sky with death. Kings and crowns could not contain the surge of myth through steel and chain. Crown of ley lines, fire and stone, Britain stands, but not alone. Merlin's hand, the Pendragon's call, the sixth world rises, kingdoms fall. Internment walls and druid songs, Excalibur cuts through the rungs. Mayday shadows, blood and flame, the jackals hunt in Arthur's name. Deep iron plasma, miners fight, sabotage in tunnels at night. Cumbria's dwarves reclaim their ground, ancestral veins in steel unbound. With menace tide, Amazonian storms collide. Veterans scarred, the pact was signed, but war still lingers in the mind. Deep iron burns beneath the ground, Falklands echo with menace sound. Prophecies whisper, futures bend. The queen ascends, but wars don't end. Surveillance eyes in every street, Psionic core where shadows meet. Excalibur's edge, the monarchy shield, yet fractured loyalties never yield. Green jackals chant in forest halls, preparing coronation's calls. Bardic voices weave the night, Arthur's return in ritual rite. Prophets sing of crowns undone, of battles lost, of wars begun. The ley line surge, the myth reborn. A kingdom waits for Arthur's dawn. Crown of ley lines, fractured throne, surveillance reigns, the seeds are sown. Psionic eyes, Excalibur steel, the myth returns, the wound won't heal. The wound won't The ghosts survive. Brick lane glitters with coded desire. Street poets chant through electric wire. Markets of memory sold by the byte. Dreams of tomorrow in hologram light. Beneath Westminster, secrets ignite. Hackers and hustlers rewrite the night. The crown's old ghosts and the Sprawls still scheme. London 2097, a fractured dream. Fog on the river, chrome in the night. Dreams of rebellion, flickering light. The city awakens, the sprawl takes wing. Hear the neon ghosts as they start to sing. London calling, wired and free. A sprawl of shadows, eternity. 2097, the city's flame. London in neon, forever then.
There we go. Share, reshare the map just in case you've lost it. That's where we left it. Sheet, set beddings. There we go.
Oh,
One, two.
yeah. Mac may not be here because it is Mother's Day in North America.
No,
So,
I'm here. I
oh,
logged
you're
in.
there.
I'm just the computer's being slow and updating. So
Okay,
no, I'm a single dad. I'm the last person my Madison's mother wants to talk to today. So
okay,
yeah, I'm good. I'm taking my mom out to dinner later tonight.
okay.
But thanks for thinking of me. I no, I'm just late. The thing's been updating and doing weird things, and I've been on mute listening. So I'm
Okay,
good. The pants was out, but yeah. No,
yeah.
thank you. Sorry, don't want to interrupt. That's why I was on mute. but I'm coming
All right.
I just
as soon
got
as
6 players. I've got
all these
six players
extras.
in 6 players in chat, and that means I get 6
My
pennies.
computer's. I'm still setting up my computer, so I'm out right now.
No
I'm.
Oh,
problem at
that's
all.
how it works.
I'll be back
Okay.
soon.
Mr. Rigger, sir. Right, let me. So, okay, clear the hands. So the deck's back to normal. And where are we? We were on the best offense. You hit once you got to the post office.
Okay.
Okie dokie. So, I can't remember what. I mean, actual fact, I do believe we determined that at least one of these guys is actually going to is actually still relatively conscious if you want to do any form of interrogation.
Oh, well. In that case, I will, not that I take up that much space, but I will move myself out of the office and suggest that between Doc and Mahler, they see if they can find out who hired him
Indeed.
and move and give Doc token room to get into the office.
Are you going to fly through that wall? That's kind of cool.
Oh, let's try
And
that again.
I'll
When they
shall
shut, when,
use
when they
my
when they sort
intimidation
themselves
to
out, I will
support them.
mention it. But you're quite correct.
we? There.
All right, now Rigger made a good point, and I think it's a good one. So take a moment to remember Jodie Black. In honor of her, let the bennies flow. So that's a very true point. So,
Yes.
loss. We'll remember Jodie and give you some bennies. Any critical failures up today are in order of the queen of crit fails. Anyway. So I don't know what you were talking about because I was reading that and thinking, so I missed the last bit of the conversation. So what was your plan on the interrogation front?
Okay. My thought was that Doc could go in and between Doc and Brick, between the persuasion and the intimidation, get the skinny out of this last quote survivor.
I mean, they're not. I
And
think most of them are going to survive. It's just one still semi-conscious.
yeah,
So
anyway,
yes,
and find out who hired them and basically give over our findings to Mahler, since he's the client.
indeed. So, who wishes to take charge of the intimidation role, and who wants to? Oh, it looks like Brick's already made the roll. Does anyone want to support Brick's intimidation roll? We'll do it the wrong way around.
Sure. Yeah. No, Benjamin will stand over his shoulder, cracking his knuckles.
That makes it a 6. I reckon one more person can fit in there if they want to support, and if you're not online but can hear me, you can say you want to do it, and I'll roll on your behalf.
I'll do it. Thank you.
Just have to find your
Assume
character.
that's what you're looking for.
Intimidation. Well, I don't think you'll be using your intimidation. I think you'll be trying to.
No,
you'll
but
use your
persuasion.
I think you'll be using your persuasion
or
to persuade him
battle.
to talk. Yes, in the background. Okay, I'll make that a. I make that a 7 on your intimidation roll, Brick.
Well, I think I'll raise that by a penny and call it an 8 for a raise.
I think that's a very good idea. Okay. Basically, after a few moments of convincing the individual that to spill everything, he explains, paraphrasing wise, they weren't hard to. They weren't here. It wasn't a hit on Kendra. They were hard to injure to put her out of action temporarily, so she misses the next game. And apparently, person that harmed them, according to this chap, it was Adrian Calder, the owner of the London Knights.
So 2 pieces of proof.
Yeah. Mauler slumps heavily against his battered desk, breathing hard. Listen, you're not dealing with some 2-bit fug. Calder has his fingers in everything. The club, the sponsors, the league, and probably a few people. City Hall as well. You get the impression Boulder's obviously American, using phrases like that. It probably in this country would be council, but that's by the by. It's that one that's converting it. He winces as he shifts his weight forward, favouring a bruised rib. You take him down the wrong way and the whole thing collapses. The Knights, the contracts, the sponsors gone. Kendra's career doesn't survive that. Kendra has nods, her expression grim. Mauler's right. Calder's a snake, but he's our snake. Taking him down out his scorched earth. We need a way to expose him or at least cripple his influence without burning everything around us. She looks directly at you. Do you think you can manage that? Expose the truth, protect the team, and let me get back on that field and crush our rivals?
That's where my idea soon came in.
I think the easiest way to do that would be to place a bet on his behalf of the Knights losing, and then leak that information along with this information.
Somebody says give you belly.
That's a triple strike. Way good.
Thanks, Jiminy.
Well, that way it exposes him as.
What about telling the yak? Or would they just kill him?
They might just kill him.
And that doesn't get Kendra any money to pay off her debt.
Well, yes and no, because if Calder's gone, the contracts and everything else are still in place, and everything else is legally binding still, isn't it? So she does get paid. Everything else. So that might be a way to go. Thinking about it.
I like that idea. That also gets us a favor with the yaks, right?
Indeed. Also, if nothing else, it means someone else can put the pressure on him in their own way.
Exactly, in their own unique way.
Indeed.
Who also has, I'm sure, connections in all those same places.
Exactly. Yeah. So that is possibly a good option. I mean, you could. The other options you've got is, well, you could potentially. I'm just reminding myself that option. Yeah, you could always try confronting him himself, or you can. I've lost my train of thought. Hang on, if I go to that one and then scroll up on this. Yeah, I mean, you could trying to build a case strong enough to force the police involvement could be tricky.
Yeah,
You need a lot of evidence that can't be tampered with. I mean, you could try forcing Calder to back down with the evidence you've got. You could also potentially do nothing until the end of after the season ends. That way, you know what I mean. See, that Kendra's not injured; she's able to play, and then see what happens from there. Or, as you say, you can always make it someone else's problem, which possibly might be the way to go. But as I say, I think you can confront your only real options. I think realistically are confronting him, or as you say, head back to Canary.
I like the idea of
actually, before we head back to Canary Wharf, Kendra, could you get a hold of your betting people and let them know this is what's going on? I think they would be very interested.
Did Calder actually bet against them? I can't remember. I don't think he actually bet against them losing. The only problem. I think he's taking the gamble that his team will still win without Kendra, and therefore she won't complete. She won't finish with all the accolades and the
okay. So that's
the performance goals that basically kick in that give her more money, if that makes sense.
Right.
Well, but that's just it. Is he placed a very public bet that they would win, and then he places a larger private bet that they
I
would
see what
lose.
you mean. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Sounds like a political campaign.
Well, no, the point is, you got, but have you got the money to stump up an even bigger bet to make him lose? That's the question.
Yeah. I still like the idea of talking to the yaks. The betting bit. We could do both, I suppose.
No, I think once we hand it over to the Yakuza, we need to just let them deal with it in their way. Let's not interfere with that.
Yeah. I'm good with that.
You're missing part of the suing him scam. It gives us a lot bigger paycheck.
Well, yes, but I don't think
But it also gives us a lot more exposure.
yeah, and a lot of headaches. Because all of that's going to have to come out, and we'd have to go into court and testify. Actually, I don't even think I'm allowed to go into court and testify because I'm not considered a human species.
I think Brick would find the same problem.
Yeah.
We're both second-class citizens in the Sixth World.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm even considered a citizen at all. But
would we really have to go to court and testify?
Well, yes, if you're going to sue them.
No, I'm not suing him. Kendra is suing him.
Oh, no, that's up to her. She hasn't got the money to sue him. She's up to a debt in her eyeballs.
Yeah.
Which is why you find the right lawyer.
But no, because it'll all wind up in the lawyer's pocket anyway. That's usually the way most of these things go. If you actually look at who actually makes the most money out of these class action suits and all that stuff, it's the lawyer.
Yeah, it can be. Depends how you do it.
Realistically speaking, you've probably got two. Realistically speaking, I think you've got the best of the two options you've got. Really, are you go and confront Calder with the information you've got and convince him to back off, which is option number one. Option number two is, as I say, you give the information to some individuals at Canary Wharf who will most certainly get him to back off in one way or another. And as I think Pickett pointed out, it probably wouldn't do you any harm. It might be useful in the future to be in their good books.
Yeah, we could be.
But at the same time, of course, it does sort of bring you to their attention potentially as well, if that makes sense. Both in good and bad.
We've already been pulled to their attention.
I know.
So, in for a penny, in for a pound.
Yeah.
I like the idea of going to the Axe. That's my vote.
Yeah, it's a bit of it's not that hard to do, so I won't make anyone have to do a roll. But just to let you know, a quick bit of dark web searching and location tracking. You do determine that if you wanted to pay a visit to Calder, is at the Calder Estate and in Windsor, at west of London, outside of London. Which isn't a problem to get to, but it's just pointing it out.
Benjamin put up a voting pool.
Aha! There we go. We've got 2 yeses and 4 abstains at the moment, so the yeses have it.
Oh,
Okay.
Well,
three.
I'll buckle under since my suing him empty isn't
Mm.
working.
No. I mean,
No.
you could obviously you want if you still want don't. So it's one click for yes, two clicks for no, three clicks for abstain if you've clicked at all, or just don't click at all. Well, it looks like the eyes have it at the moment.
All right.
I don't understand enough of the context to understand what to weigh the options or even come up with the options. I assume this is all from last session.
Well,
Basically,
I
do
threw up
you?
an idea in Discord
Yeah.
about suing the owner.
The Discord, the suing bit was through on a Discord conversation. But no, I don't think suing is an option, really and truthfully.
If he's got the
I just thought it
contacts,
was a
if he's
way.
I don't disagree, but unfortunately, you got to remember this is a obviously deeply corrupt, deeply powerful, and deeply connected individual who can certainly make sure that witnesses and lawsuits would probably just go away.
Yeah.
That's why runners get the jobs these days, because 9 times out
they-
of 10, it's easier to
So if we have
legally do
enemies
stuff.
and we indicate them as witnesses, they would disappear.
And
No.
you're
well,
more likely you lot will disappear.
Exactly.
Okay. I abstain.
It looks like the eyes have it, so okay, Canary Wharf it is.
Okay.
I take it Kendra's not willing to go through her contacts.
I have a special contact if that's what we're looking for.
She can
No.
certainly make a call to say you're on your way if you wanted to.
Yeah, what was the name of the
That'll
dude that we
work.
talked to last time? We already talked to somebody. What was it?
And if we need to talk to him again, they'll take us to him. Otherwise, let's just go over there and see where they take us.
NGRI was the person you spoke
Kenji
to last time.
Arai, yeah.
Yeah.
Arai, Kenji Arai.
Yeah. Okay, well, Canary Wharf at night is all glass and steel reflections layered over, and all glass and steel and reflections layered over reflections. The towers loom like silent sentinels. Who said tentacles? Doing too much carrying, crowd. Their lower floors dark while the upper levels glow with late working executives and automated systems that never sleep. Ooh. Oh, cool. Where is it? I've got it somewhere. Where is it? I've lost it. There it is. Oh, hang on. I might not have put Kenku on the right channel, so you might not have heard that.
No.
Let's try that again.
Hello.
Your comlinks buzz simultaneously with a short message routed through half a dozen anonymizing relays. Docklands, 30 minutes. Bring proof. Come clean. Assume that means unarmed.
I just finished sanitizing my equipment list, and I'll still pick up another van for us to travel on.
Sounds good to me. The address leads you not to a den of criminals, but to a private executive floor overlooking the Thames. Security is immaculate, subtle and unmistakable. You are scanned, logged and escorted without a word, assuming no one took any. If you did, there's probably stern looks and a depositable lockbox to pop them in. Okay.
Right. Well, I'll deposit in my bits and pieces.
Okay. That's one thing. The room you brought into is spare and low lighting, polished wood, one long table. At the far end sits Kenji Arai. He's impeccably dressed, hands folded, posture relaxed. His expression is calm, unreadable, the look of someone who does not need to raise his voice to be. Two Yakuza enforcers stand behind him, silent eyes tracking every movement. Kenji inclines his head slightly. You asked for our attention. That means you believe what you carry is worth the risk. He gestures once. Speak.
I place all those data chips that we got of all the copies of the various contracts and so forth, and the recording of the guy saying that it was the owner onto the table in front of us, and say it's all here, and then give him a brief on exactly what's there.
Kenji doesn't react. He looks down at the data. He studies it carefully. Takes a little while. Finally, he nods. This is inconvenient. Holds his hands. Adrian Calder interfered with something that was not his to manage. We invested in Kendra Collins because she was a stable asset, a public figure, a known quantity. Injuring her without consent is not strategy. It is arrogance. Arrogance is expensive.
Benjamin bows his head.
If this information were to reach certain channels, league oversight, financial regulators, media's partners, Calder would survive. But his freedom to act would not. We will not start a war in the open. We will do something quieter. Calder will be told to stop immediately, permanently. And if he does not, we'll remind him of how small it actually is. You will give us a full copy of what you have. Originals, not summaries. Should have had a question mark on.
Isn't that what's already on the table?
That's probably what
Yes.
he's asking you to confirm.
Yeah.
I believe that's
Benjamin
everything we
gestures
got.
at the material and says, yes, that is what
Yes.
this is.
You will not leak this information independently, at least not yet.
We informed Kendra and our client, but other than that, no.
And when Calder retreats, you will allow us to claim the outcome as ours?
Matters not
course.
to us. As long as we get paid for the job.
That preserves stability. Yours, ours, and Kendra's. I accept. With that, you are escorted from the building, and any equipment that you deposited is handed back.
Said,
Bow
Pleasure
deeply
being
as I
there.
leave the room,
Ew.
and away we
This-
go.
yeah.
Indeed. Within 24 hours, Calder publicly seen is suddenly noticeably in the public eye anyway, less visible and seems less in the media spotlight. He's not in hiding, as it were. He's turning up to board meetings and everything else. But Andrew and Bowler let you know that everything seems to have calmed down at their end, and therefore they pay you in full, whatever the agreed amount was. Which I can't. And it's a couple of days before the final is due to take place. You each receive a complimentary ticket to the.
Woohoo!
Yay! We go watch them kick ass.
Put on my my Golden Lions hat and all the jersey and everything else, and
Okay.
You
The
actually
stadium.
found all that in your size? Wow.
hey, well, You're not
Ready?
over or under. You're not over or undersized, so no, you would never have met my friend, my contact. What's his name? I wrote it down here somewhere.
You did, didn't you?
Yeah.
I've got it here. I know you did. I
Oh,
remember.
no. Contact.
Stadium.
Sebastian.
Yep.
He owns a shop called Big and Small. Gear for oversized and undersized beings.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah. Yes, it is on your notes, and I just didn't notice. The stadium lights blaze against the London night, cutting through mist and drizzle as the London Knights take the field. 70,000 voices rise as one, a sound that shakes the still and concrete alike. Checking what rank you all have. The roar of the crowd rolls through the stadium like distant thunder, a living thing pressing against glass of steel. Tens of thousands of voices merge into a single overwhelming sound as Kendra the Cannon Collins steps onto the field. The London Knights take their positions beneath a sky washed clean by rain, crimson and black armour gleaming under stadium lights. Across the vast expanse of the pitch, their opponents wait, grim, disciplined and hungry. The game explodes into motion, controlled violence, precision, chaos. The knights surge forward, cyber-augmented bodies colliding in thunderous impacts that echo through the stands. Kendra moves with the calm authority, reading the field and adjusting on instinct and experience. The throws are brutal and beautiful. Yeah, this is probably the ball tearing through the air in long arcing trajectories that seem to defy physics. The knights answer every challenge, matching their aggression with discipline, power, and control. The clock beats down, touchdowns are traded, interceptions swing momentum like a knife. The crowd rides every moment, breath held, voices rising and falling in waves. Seconds left, 3 points behind. The knights are deep, impossibly deep in their own territory, 218 yards. They made the pitches bigger with cybernetics. Kendra sets her feet, eyes scanning the vast field ahead. She takes the snap with a powerful dive from her cybernetic legs. She scrambles back, buying seconds that feel like eternity. A defender lunges, another closes fast. Kendra plants and throws. Ball launches skyward, a tiny dark shape climbing into the floodlit night. Time stretches thin as the stadium falls into stunned silence, every eye tracking the impossible arc. Downfield, a lone knight receiver breaks free at the last second, leaping as the defenders crash into him mid-air. Hands close, the stadium erupts as his hands close around the ball. The London Knights have won. Kendra the Cannon Collins stands amid the storm, battered, soaked and exhausted, and utterly victorious.
Yay!
High above, in the private box behind reinforced glass, powerful people watch the celebration unfold. Some smile, some calculate losses. Some realise that tonight, at least, control has slipped. So there you go. In the days after the playoffs, it turns out that highlights of Kendra Collins looped endlessly. The throw, the catch, the roar of the crowd. Analysts argue late into the night, deciding whether it's the greatest clutch play of the decades. But between all the sports coverage, something else slips through. A financial columnist mentions irregularities tied to shell accounts. A late-night pundit jokes carefully about owners who play dirtier than the teams. The data trend leaks are exactly 12 minutes before being buried under a celebrity scandal and market use. Adrian Calder stops giving interviews. Yeah. Makes rarer public appearances. When he does, he show up. He looks thinner, tighter. His smiles never quite reach his eyes anymore. Board members, London Night board members are resigning. Apparently, in the background, advisors cycle through, and the lawyers make lots of money in numerous court cases that come out amongst the board members. But it's all good. See what did who said we don't need to worry? They obviously happy, and obviously you can probably use them in the future. Probably just the once, but they're useful to bear in mind. Detective Miller and the police, his report comes out. There's promotions, internal affairs asking questions. Some evidence appears to have vanished here and there. It's all good. The Armpit opens within a week with new locks, reinforced doors. So that's good. Kendra finishes the season a legend, endorsements flood in. Some she accepts, many she doesn't. Her contract renegotiation begins. And her contract renegotiation becomes required reading for agents across the league. Kids wear a number, analysts dissect her every move. And on the street, the rumours spread about fixers who take on jobs no one else will, about runners who don't blink when the stakes get ugly, about people who can push back even when the money says you shouldn't. So here we go. Will do.
So we get cred even though they don't know it's a.
Oh yes.
Oh, an advance! Yay!
You get an advance.
Yum yum.
I don't know. Okay,
Wow.
I get one more season. Research last.
Righty ho, from a purely injury, no one's injured, no wounds perspective. But obviously, you, as always goes to these things, you've got a couple of weeks to rest, recuperate yourselves out. No advances. No, Mac hasn't.
Rick takes martial arts.
Piquette hasn't either.
I
It
think
hasn't
I'm
either.
going.
I'm just
I
curious.
think I'm going to raise my smart to a D8.
That makes sense. This is the range
I
of
was hoping
powers.
to update my sprite, but I'm not quite sure how to do that.
It's an edge.
That is.
And where do I
How many advances should we have now? 6?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I think
Yeah, I
DOS,
think it's
should I think I took some skills for my latest advance,
you did.
but you were recommending, I think at one point, that I upgrade my deck, which required man and machine. Should I swap the advances? Those 2 advances?
Well, you've got Deck Optimizer, which is as best as you can get at the moment already.
Oh, good. Okay, that's fine. Then I'm set.
Yeah.
Thank
When
you.
you're heroic, you can take Deck Customizer, and when you're veteran, you can when you're Deck Customizer,
Okay.
Deck Optimizer. The operator gains your regular slice rolls in orange systems as well. Then you've got Deck Customizer Heroic, which gives you up to red security systems, and also you've still got the choice of exotic utilities. What does that do? You ignore 2 points of multi-action penalties, which is quite nice. So yeah, when you're veteran, you can take exotic utilities, which allows you to ignore multi-action penalties. Which actually I should probably change. I should have added into. Oh yeah, I did. I called it Glyph Cascade. So from your perspective, Case, you want, having got a sprite initiate, you want a sprite harmonizer. Edge.
Is it harmonizer or ascendant?
Seasoned is harmonizer, ascendant is heroic.
Are you still talking about
Gotcha.
Lorne, or are you
Talk about Case now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because there's cyberspace deck edges and then there's Technomancer cyber edges. We're talking about the Technomancer cyber edges. Because you use a cyber deck, whereas Case has a sprite. Does all his hacking for him. Magical sprite. They're the same edges, it's just
What was the name of the edge for Lorne? So I can go find it.
You've already got it. Deck custom. You've already got it. It was deck customizer. Very annoying. Huh?
How do I add martial arts to my combat stuff?
Martial artist, ignore unarmed defender. So martial artist is for your fighting unarmed. So the easiest way to do that is you right click on the D8, go into trait info. That opens up another window. Yeah. And then on there, you can click the plus button to add an item. I'm doing it. I'm just telling you how I'm doing it.
Thank you very much, and I'm following very closely.
And then martial art, you type in the name martial artist and put a +1 in, which is what you get, isn't it? You get a +1, or you get plus unarmed fighting. Yeah, unarmed fighting +1. Fists and feet count as natural weapons. A D4. Okay, so that's what you do there, and that's obviously how to give you the +1 bonus to hit. And then obviously on the other bit, you just click the cog next to it to open up unarmed, and there you add the D4 to your strength damage to make it D4. Strength plus D4 damage.
Thank you.
And if you take the brawler edge, it stacks.
That's the next one in line.
So then all you will do is you'll go back onto the combat tab to unarmed and you'll change that D4 to a D6. So there we go.
Excellent. Thank you.
The old modules unloading thing. Oh, that reminds me actually. Tracker. Don't think they've updated.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it happened. I think it keeps happening in some of these updates, and I just hadn't checked in a while. And
No, it has. No, it's okay. No, they have updated it. It's just the global effects are now the combat tracker. They're not under effects anymore.
Das, what was the skill or talent that reduced my obstacles by -2 or something like that that you mentioned?
Oh, you can't take that until you are veteran.
Okay, and what was it called?
Exotic utilities.
Thank you.
It basically all it does is it negates 2 points of multi-action penalties when you're. So basically, it lets you to put if you're multi-actioning, and you can ignore 2 penalties on when you're hacking. That makes sense. So
Okay. That sounds good.
Thank you. Means you can hack faster, basically. Right. Where are we? That's the end of that one. Okay. So. Well, it's time for that wonderful sound effect again. You each receive a message via comlink.
It's Mother's Day. Hi, Mom.
And not in the UK. Actually, when is Mothering Sunday? In March, I believe.
Chew.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Yes, in the UK, Mothering Sunday is celebrated on the 4th Sunday in Lent. I don't know why we have it different to other people, but that's what it is. Okay. So there are a number of basically you respond, and there are a number of clicks accompanied by background white noise as you connect to. Oh, basically you. Sorry, I forgot. I'm going too far ahead there. You each get a message via comlink instructing you to join an encrypted conference call where a lucrative job offer will be made, because you don't actually have to be together, you see. So as you connect to the conference call, you get a large number of clicks accompanied by background white noise as you connect to the conference. A sure sign someone is using heavy-duty scrambling, obfuscation protocols, and multiple relay nodes to mask the call's origin. After a few seconds, the white noise drops out and a cultured voice speaks precise neutral with a faint upper-class London accent. Good day, and thank you for responding. The organisation I represent finds itself in a somewhat delicate position. The local broker was employed to arrange for the removal of a certain item from a rival research concern. Based upon the ripples within corporate channels, the item was successfully acquired, but we have since lost contact with our broker. The task we have for you is to track down the stolen item, verify it is the correct asset, and return it to us intact. I'm authorized to offer the following payment: 25% up front and the remainder on the delivery of the item, with all reasonable expenses reimbursed in full. The speaker names a substantial sum in sterling cred and waits for you to agree.
And what do you mean we're not detectives?
Well, you are, but it's all off the grid, isn't it? It's deniable. If you make yourselves public, then you become a legit business, and therefore transactions have become traced and everything. I know you said to also do it on the loadout. Yeah, you can still do the private stuff as well, which of course you can go through that route. I'm not saying you can't.
What is the
No,
item?
I'm just being silly, Dawes. Thank you.
No, but to be honest, there's some argument for trying it. I'll have to look up how you do it in the UK. Like that.
What is the item?
We just don't get any gun permits.
Not you wouldn't in the UK. No, you get, as I say, not lethal weaponry, most certainly, but nothing lethal.
Do the corporations have lethal weaponry?
Yes.
Oh, well, they're corporations.
They have
Well,
private armies.
Yeah.
They have
The
private
laws
armies.
don't apply to them.
No, they make enough payments to the whichever is the current government in power to keep the corporate private army act. Well, I don't know what it's really called, but for all arguments, let's call it that, in place. I mean, even the British police don't actually carry lethal weapons. They use, which is what I was thinking of earlier. You probably could. I would say you probably could go through enough. If you go through enough loopholes, you could probably legally get yourselves as registered private detectives. We'll look into it, but that's the Metropolitan, the Aegis 7 pacifier, which is the standard weapon issued to just pacifies people. They do have a heavier duty one called the Bulwark, which they use for riot control. And detectives have a smaller concealable model. However, you guys can, if you really want to, get the Aegis 7X Spitter. It's a black market hacked version of the pacifier. It costs you 3 logistic points. It does have a slight problem that sometimes, because it is a hacked system, it doesn't work as well as the original ones, because the real ones always call home with every shot, as it were. Not trackable, so the hacked ones, they have to do stuff for them. As I say, you can get on the black market. They cost you 3 logistic points. They sometimes do have a tendency to set fire to their targets. Sometimes the weapons do malfunction, but you can get one if you really want to. It's your 3 logistic points, and the stats are in the welcome to London module.
That sounds fun.
Yes, doesn't make a bit anyway. So
sounds like an EV.
But what I'll assume you accept. So once you accept, obviously he can give more information. So excellent. Now the details. Our broker is an individual operating under the name The Italian. The target company was a research firm known as Orpheus Research. You are to avoid any direct contact with Orpheus Design. Why did I say Orpheus Research? It was Orpheus Design, sorry. Including any unauthorized attempts to access their corporate systems. We do not wish to risk further alerting them. The object in question is a prototype system designated OD0013. According to available intelligence, the theft occurred 4 days ago. When you recover the prototype, it may be secured within a locked storage case. If so, the access code is 178X67A15. Ensure that you recover the correct item. We believe it's highly likely that the Italian or whichever contractors he employed, may attempt to substitute the original with a counterfeit while moving the genuine article through the black market channels. When you have secured the prototype, contact me on the following number, which obviously then gives you contact number. You don't need to know, you just key it into.
How do we ensure we have the authentic item?
That's a very good question.
Presumably, he's going to give us a description of what it is.
Well, he does say when you've secured the prototype, contact him. So that's, I assume, is when he'll be able to tell you how to determine whether you have the real item or not. I would argue is the argument there. Does anybody?
I assume this thing fits in a briefcase. Is the size of the item, or is transporting it a challenge?
I'm going to say they're unsure.
Oh,
Because at the end of the
Okay.
day, they know the prototype exists through corporate espionage, but they might not have much more information than, you know what I mean, that sort of
Oh.
thing. Does anybody want to make a common knowledge check to see if you know anything about the Italian?
Yeah, he makes good pizza.
He's a stallion.
Oh, I have conviction still running from the last game.
Yeah, I just noticed
That's
that.
why it's an 8. It should be a 3.
Well, Doc got it. And so did Lauren.
Lauren got it with D4. That's hard to do.
Just hiding.
That almost crit failed.
Yeah,
You
so
don't-
did I, almost.
You know, almost only counts in horseshoes, hand grenades, and nuclear weapons, right?
And sex. You can't
No,
have
because
sex
you
without
either do
getting
get
fucked.
laid, you either
You
do
can't
get
have
laid or
sex
you
without
don't
getting
get laid.
Okie dokie. Well, Lawn and possibly just Lawn. Oh, and Doc.
Should I spend a Benny to bump it to 12?
No, you don't need it in this
Okay.
case. Okay, so basically, I'll get in. You get all the information you need. You needed success and a raise. The Italian is a fairly well-known broker operating within the London sprawl. He is known in Underplex and Dockland circles as a discreet intermediary for high-risk acquisitions. He always dresses impeccably in an expensive Italian suit and speaks with a soft Italian accent. He has no obvious cyberware, something that in itself is unusual enough to be marked upon. The Italian operates out of a warehouse hidden within a scrap reclamation yard along the Thames flood zones on the edge of the Docklands industrial sprawl. And Lorne, you actually know the address.
Oh, okay. Share it with the group.
Lorne shares the address of the Italian's warehouse with you all. What's your chance to buy in it, sort out any equipment you want. Other than obviously, I know normally you guys will take standard stuff, but obviously, if you've got logistic points to spare and you want special gear, now's the time to get it. You can tell me what you're doing next.
Well, it sounds like we're going to his neighborhood and scoping the place. Because find
Well,
out
we're-
if, and also check word on the street. if anybody knows anything about the broker, like anything happening to him or anything like that.
Remember, we
Roll
are
up the
supposed
usual
to be
van.
discreet, right?
We have one.
We have to be discreet about this. They don't want
Oh,
us, we're not allowed to get into their systems or anything.
I don't think they're talking about the broker. I think they're talking about the company that he acquired the item from.
Ah,
But we can be discreet anyhow
yeah.
by just picking up rumors and hearsay. Sorry, I'm away from the computer. I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah, I'm thinking about what I want to pack going into this.
Let's see.
Also, if anyone wants to do any research roles, Orpheus designs, because you're not supposed to be hacking them, but you can obviously still do information roles and checks if you want.
Well, I got one success.
What would we roll for street?
Networking, streetwise for networking and streetwise is either intimidation or persuasion.
I'll do some persuasion.
So Orpheus design, as I've just shared the logo, the logo is an eye superimposed over printed circuit board. Success gets you. Orpheus Design is a small independent company specializing in high technology electronics and particularly computers. Orpheus Design is not an independent company, although its true parent company is lost amid a confusing mass of corporate. Yeah. What were you doing
Can I
persuasion
do?
rolls for?
I'm sorry. What was the question?
What was the persuasion roll for?
Oh, I was originally rolling it for street research, trying to figure out what's happened to
Oh, the
what, if
Italian.
anything, has happened. Yeah.
You are able, talking around, you are able to obtain a contact number for the Italian
Okay.
with that
I
roll.
won't use it till I share it with the party.
So
Do I know what the Italian looks like? Am I?
No, you
Is
know,
that familiar?
you know he dresses impeccably in expensive Italian suits. That's,
Okay.
if you know, if you go find any pictures online, his face is always digitizedly blurred. He got tech that doesn't allow face recording.
has he been seen at all since this failed delivery? Shall we say? Let's put it that way.
You can try some networking yourself if you want to find that out.
Do network. I'll assist
Networking
someone
being
else.
networking is persuasion or intimidation. Obviously, Lorne's out doing that sort of thing.
I don't do intimidation, and my persuasion's not good.
When was the
But
last time
I'll
you
assist
saw the
somebody.
Italian?
The problem with intimidation is it can make people a bit more upset the next time you try and talk to them. But we won't worry
Yeah.
too much about that with that one. But Benjamin starts banging heads. No one's spoken to the Italian the last 3 days. No
And
one's
he
seen or
said that,
spoken to him for the last 3 days.
Okay.
and the client said that information indicated that the item was acquired 4 days ago, or was it 3 days ago? I don't remember. I mean, obviously there's a link up there. I'm just wondering if there's an extra day there.
The theft occurred 4 days ago, you were told.
4 days ago.
And he hasn't been
Okay.
seen for 3 days.
But and then again, if it's high level, if something that isn't necessarily unheard of, sometimes going dark after a job, laying low for a bit. At the same time, he's the broker. He didn't do the job.
If I want to do an unskilled research check into the tech company using beginner's luck, do I drop a Benny in the chat and then roll a D4 or a D4, D6, or
Yeah,
I just
Or
roll
you
unskilled?
can ask me to do it.
I can ask you to do it? What?
Yeah, and
Oh, I'm
roll something to support me.
Oh, I can support you. That'd be fine.
In answer to your question, you would drop a Benny in chat to say you're spending a Benny for beginner's luck. You then put a +2 modifier in the modifier box, and then make an unskilled roll, or just make the unskilled roll and remind me that you get
Add
a +2
2.
because you spent the Benny for beginner's luck.
Okay. But right now I'm doing support. Is that what just happened?
Yes.
I think so.
And spending a Benny to do it?
You don't have to.
No, you don't have to, because when you're supporting someone, you can use another skill to support them as long as there's a logical reason for it. So,
well, I'm happy to support. I'll use my strategic battle thinking to come up with a creative way, a new angle to get information on the company.
that's a very tenuous link there. Hacking would have made more sense, but that's
really?
fine. I'll allow it. Don't get me wrong.
I just increased my battle skill. I have to use it. Come on.
It's okay. I remember where.
And I don't want to leave an online footprint. We were told not to do that.
No, it's all
This
good.
is
Don't worry. I'm
far
really
safer.
joking. I'm just having a bit of fun.
My dice
Sun Tzu
hate me
says
this
that the
morning.
best information can be achieved by not being there.
That's right. Look at all those 1s and 2s on the D4. Holy
Oh,
mackerel.
look at that. That was a good job. You re-rolled the dice. Look at it.
Absolutely horrid. Oh, I got a 3 there. I'll spend a Benny to turn that 3 into a 4. Thank you. There's a success.
Don't forget you.
Oh,
don't forget. Gave you a +1.
Right. Can I have that Benny back, please? Oh, you
Yep.
did. Thank you.
Okay, I'm just trying
there's
to
a
remember. I'm trying to remember. Hestia Mascanelli was a corpo employee for. I'm trying to remember who they were for though. Which company was?
Oh, that was the run.
Biochem, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Biochem. Yeah. Probably not. Actually, also don't forget. The other thing I would say is, technically speaking, you were sort of asked not to sort of poke too much into the theft. So talking to another corporation about it may raise flags, as it were, not necessarily from Hestia herself, but so probably asking her about another corporation in this regard outside Orpheus Design. They're not in the biochemical, so it's probably not much help she probably can't give you any direct help there, Case, as it were.
Okay.
What she can do, what she can be helpful with is sort of when it basically a good example of where she could come in handy is if you come across of say Sentinel, or you are trying to investigate another biochemical corporation that would be in direct competition with them and that sort of thing. The reason Sentinel is, of course, all the corporations employ them. They won't necessarily be able to get you out of everything, but I'm afraid all you're able to get with a research roll of 4 is that Orpheus Design is not an independent company, although its true parent company is lost amid a confusing mass of corporate and red tape. You just can't get your way through the red tape, I'm afraid. But I wouldn't worry. Does anybody right?
What do the rags think? The corporate. there must be news items making assumptions about the corporation.
Well, that's the sort of thing. Any no one's ever managed to basically trace back what who Orpheus Design are actually ultimately connected
Owned by.
to.
No
Yes.
more
Yeah.
investigative journalism.
Well,
Very
they just
sad.
can't get through it. They've
They
tried.
can't get
and
through. They can't get through it, or maybe if they did get through it, they were financially encouraged to not report
bury
it.
the article.
Or physically encouraged, as the case may be.
Indeed, yes. This is the fun, isn't it? This is where it gets. But yeah. Okay. Has everyone sorted out their equipment?
Yeah. So
from a Leeds perspective, all you've really got at the moment, I think, is the fact that you know a contact number for the Italian, and also Lorne has been able to dig up what you believe is his main place of business, located in the Docklands Reclamation Zone, on the edge of the London sprawl, surrounded by a junkyard.
should we camp out for a day and see if we see any activity? Just to that'd be too much time because we're behind by 4 days already, and he's missing. So I think maybe we should just visit his office and see if there's anything there.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, we could try and contact him, but maybe from a separate phone, not one of our normal phones. Since we don't know who's on the other end of the line. Should we do that first or visit the office?
I think a visit to the office would be more appropriate because you don't, like you said, you don't know who's on the other end of that phone when you call.
We could use his phone to try and contact him from his office.
That would be amusing. Start up the van, load up the van, let's go for a roll.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
You reach the reclamation zone on the edge of the London sprawl. The perimeter it appears to be, but from the information you can gather, is his place of business is surrounded by a junkyard. The perimeter of the junkyard itself is enclosed by a chain link. Which hang on, you got the raise, which is wired to pressure sensors, which trigger an alarm. If the pressure sensors would activate, and it's assumed, obviously, you'll assume that would warn the Italian that you're chaining.
Well, I think that requires a little bit of pocket or lock picking, and I'll roll a thievery roll to.
I think that also requires
the
the
lock?
Italian. I think that also requires the Italian to be there to care about the alarm, which if he's not,
Not necessarily, but
right?
is there like a? I guess the first question is the gate open? Can we go to his office to talk to him? The second
No,
question is
sorry.
there is there an intercom button or something to say, hey, we're here to talk business? Or
And is the junkyard in operation? Maybe we can just visit the junkyard first to get past the gate.
The simple answer is normally, obviously, if you're meeting with the Italian, he wouldn't meet you at his place of business. So you could try contacting him and saying if you you're here, and if he lets you in, he lets you in. Conversely, because you know that the pressure sensors are there, you don't need to make the notice roll to spot them. You do know that a successful stealth roll would allow you to bypass the pressure sensors without triggering them, but obviously repair or thievery would allow you to disable them. Make some note, but as you approach, make a notice check as well.
I could do some repair.
My
Geeks.
dice hate me today.
What you also notice is there's a number of cameras mounted along the fence.
Hmm.
It's obviously quite a secure area to get into.
Very unusual for a junkyard.
Mm.
Well,
Yeah,
yes
but
and
not so
no.
unusual for a front for a junkyard.
Well, that's true.
Oz, I just paid attention to the dough.
Well, I
I'm
could do
confused by
a
that.
repair
I'll
roll to
wait
some
for
of
your
those
answer in
pressure
15
sensors,
seconds.
but the cameras are going to see us.
Oh, no,
So we
that's
need to
obviously.
hack into the camera system and put them in the loop.
Doc, you want to do that?
Case.
Oh, Case.
All right.
Sorry. Sorry, it meant Case. Case, you want to? I can't be doing two things at once.
But you have to do them two at once, but
Oh. Okay, well, if Case is not here, I can try and hack into the system myself to take care of the cameras. And use my belated hacking roll.
still not. I fixed
Okay.
it 10 times.
I can do some repair on the fence to open a door, so to speak.
Well, I can do thievery to open the lock.
Oop. I think I better redo that. Oh, I could just +1 it using a Benny. So I'll do that. I'll spend a Benny. Boom. Any success? Should I have re-rolled rather than just spend a Benny?
A
4?
A 4.
Effectively
Yeah,
a
no,
4.
4's fine. A 4 is fine.
Okay.
A 4 is all good. Sorry. So what I need to do. Why does an app feel the need to change a keyboard layout after decades? This is what happens when I try and do some a crazy idea mid game. I'm going to give up on that today because probably. Okay, so that is the pressure pads at this area are disabled. You also believe this is an area where you won't get caught by the nearest camera. So, so that basically you get everyone through the fence and inside. That's when you realise that whether it's by luck or design, the whole internal area of the the piles of scrap metal, decommissioned machinery, and industrial waste appear to have been carefully arranged to create a maze-like structure.
Okay.
So,
I Lorne is going to kick into battle mode and try and figure out how he would design a system of mazes to prevent people from infiltrating.
Or we
And
can just
use
have a drone fly up into the
Oh,
air
that's true.
and map it out.
Or
yes,
I could fly up into
indeed,
the air.
indeed. However, make a notice check.
I have not been making my notice checks. So I'll try again.
Well,
Brick.
at least I got
Rick got the
success.
raise, which is all that matters. Lorne! Oh, Lorne, there's no
I
problem
told
at all.
you. I told you.
That's for
Why
you,
do you
Jody.
make me do things?
That's the first correct film for Jody. Brick notices. What you do notice is there's a sensor field over the whole area. Anything that flies up above the highest levels of the scrap would trigger a detection field. You even thought about.
Therefore, Lorne does have valuable skills.
Which also does disable, which means it also would allow some sort of obscurification when viewed from above. So hacking into a system to let you look from a satellite image probably might not give you the real information. Fortunately, however, you reckon you can navigate.
I just want to point out
I'm just going to hit
that because of Lorne's battle mentality, he realized that was going to be the case.
Okay, so this is quite straightforward. We don't need Kendra Collins on the combat tracker. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you, and I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the tracker. So who's missing? I've got Darker, I've got Benjamin, I've got Brick, I've got Piquette, I've got Case. Lorne's missing. Right. Okay, so question number 1.
Coming.
Do you wish to stick together as a group? Or do you want to split up into subgroups to traverse the maze? That's the question number 1.
Do we have radio connection?
I think we should stay together.
You do have
I
comm
think
links, so
we
you can be
have a
connected.
spring connection.
Sorry?
I said I think
I
Piquette
think
can
we
give a
stand a
spring
better
connection.
chance of succeeding and also fixing any kind of problems if we're together.
Yeah, single line, slightly spaced, tiptoeing in.
That's one vote.
That's the only reason I ask is it's absolutely fine. It's just it just obviously means I don't have to, if you wanted to split up, I'd group you on the tracker because it makes it easy to keep track of who's in what group for navigating the maze. But if you're sticking all together, then you can decide amongst yourselves who wants to make the smarts check this round. Each round is approximately 2 minutes of exploring the maze. You get to make a cooperative smarts roll. This equates to you working out different plans and making group decisions to try and work out the best way to navigate the maze.
Lorne is happy to make the smarts roll. Do I get any support? Or does somebody have a...
I think everybody gets to support.
Okay.
But
Tell
yes,
me when to...
Lauren, you can lead the charge, so everybody roll for supporting Lauren.
Do you guys want to roll first, or should I roll?
No, we roll first, and then Doss is going to add up how many pluses we get, and
Okay.
then he's going to apply that plus to your roll. I believe. Am I correct, Doss?
That is absolutely correct. And for this round, you all got the 80 clubs.
Can we spend a Benny on that? Or does that?
No, 80 clubs is fine.
Oh, it's not a complicated.
The main reason for dealing a card is if you draw a joker, you get the benefits of having a joker drawn, and also you get +2 bonuses. There's a +2 total bonus to. Well, you'd all get a +2 bonus because you're on the joker and all on the same card. So that's all good. So it is group smarts rolls. So those who want to support can make their smarts rolls first. You'll try navigating the maze. It has
Oh, boy.
smarts.
Me
I
no
thought it
dumb
was my
orc.
athletics to
I
run
love
ahead
Brick's.
and-
I love Brick's smarts. Well done, Brick.
Okay, well,
One
I make
point.
that. Brick single-handedly
more?
gets +3. No, Piquette's, you
that's
can
it.
only max out a +4. So Brick got you 3 of them. Piquet and Benjamin get you up to your +4 bonus. But obviously, at the same time, if anyone needs helping, then crit fails math. Okay, so that's a success. So after 2 minutes of sort of, the idea is you're all probably spread out. You look around, you work, and then you discuss stuff, and then Lorne decides that this is the way to go, which is fine. However,
Oh.
need to.
As long as it
Always
doesn't,
a however.
as long as it doesn't involve a notice check, we'll be fine.
Right.
That's okay. So I shall. Should be fine. Okay.
Uh-oh.
That.
Releasing the hounds, I'm guessing.
I'm glad he
No,
didn't
no,
find that.
no junkyard would be a junkyard if there wasn't a couple of dogs.
I'm glad he didn't find that keyboard shortcut he was talking about. Yeah, why are we even in a combat tracker? We haven't. Nothing's happened yet. Oh,
Well, because
As you're heading through
That-
the maze, you notice
making us look very small.
Oh, it's a big maze. It would appear. I'm not sure if the scales
This
are on
this
that
is
one.
only part of the maze too.
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
only what we can see.
Yeah,
But we don't know that because we don't have a drone up there.
Okay.
like I
You
said.
see ahead of you. You see a static defense drone. It's no. Oh, hang on. Let's look.
Nobody told me this about the battalion. Are we in the right place?
Probably.
Okay. At the moment, it's currently looking. Oh crap! I've done. Well, thank God for that. I pressed something very scary there, and I've never seen that. Ooh, I don't know what that is. Oh, I know what I did wrong. It's really scary. I press the right mouse button and then try doing double mouse. Ugh, they've broken something.
As long as we don't break cover,
Yeah, okay.
we don't.
I don't know.
We don't mind with that.
I don't know. Maybe I've got some weird shortcut, but I've lost the ability to use the Alt key and both arrows, and both mouse buttons to draw cones, which is a bit annoying.
Is
I
one
wanted
of
to draw
your
cones.
shift keys stuck by any chance?
I don't believe so. As soon as I press the Alt key and click in the map, the whole screen goes grey, which is very. I think it's some screen grab software or something in the background. It's reading the Alt key.
Oh.
I can live with it. Anyway, the turret isn't looking at you at the moment.
Okay.
Oh, well, hang on. Mind you, I need to deal out a card. I go before you. Okay, it's on the 7 of clubs. So what do you want to do? You can see a defense turret. A static defense turret. You know, you could, well...
Draw an arrow so that we know which general direction it's facing.
Well, that's what I was trying to do. That's what I was trying to do with the whole... that's what I was trying to do with the whole cone thing, but it wouldn't let me. Because this was the perfect time to use that lovely 90-degree cone you get in Fancy Guns defaults to. Quite a big looking gun it's got on it.
Can you ping the general area? Where it's at?
Can you see the arrow? I've just drawn one.
No.
No.
You'll have to reshare, remember?
Just because I drew an arrow.
There's. I see a
there we
red
go.
arrow.
Now I see it.
I see a red arrow.
Actually, I see 2 arrows. I see a
I
red
see a
one
green
and a
arrow.
green one.
Yeah, I don't know who
The
drew
I see
green
a
one's
little-
me plotting movement.
I see a little red turret, I think.
Hang on,
Everything's-
Oh, yes, okay.
Movement's Movement's locked, so you should be able to just position yourselves accordingly.
Okay, the map is so big, the tokens are small.
Yes.
Yeah, that's showing up. That's good. Thank you.
Yeah, it's there.
Okay.
Actually, I could probably. I could turn on facing, but anyway, it's facing northwards at the moment because it's rolled a 2 on its notice check. So if you want to move, you can make stealth checks. If you want to move quietly, or you can just attack it. Stealth check being part of your movement, of course. Or you could just run if you're Benjamin. But you make this. Oh yeah, you're all going on the same card, so you can all move, all plan your moves accordingly. Rick got a 3.
Got a 3 for stealth. Well, I think my stealth's not very good, so I think I'm going to be 3ing it too if I get lucky.
Rick and Benjamin move quickly to cover and hide.
Did I say 3? No, I'm
invisible and fly
succeeding.
forward 6.
Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. You just target yourself and cast invisibility on yourself.
Yeah. Give me a second here and let me. Allow me.
Well, that's a good idea, actually. I think I'm going to go a different direction. I would like to go.
Not move that fast.
Ah.
Oh, he ran. He got 9. Yeah, that's fine. Your dice hate you today, Pickett.
Yes, they do. I will try that again.
I want to move up here instead.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Oh, I can't move that far?
I'll put you back to where you started. Oh!
Okay, thank you.
Oh, that's a crit fail. Oh, dear.
Yes, it is.
That's
Are we running with some luck?
Did I say dumb luck? I said dumb luck. There's a setting rule here.
But it's in honor of Jody. You need to just accept it and go.
That's very true. I shall award Benny's for that. Today we're doing it as we said. Today there's no fun. Okay. Today crit fails are crit fails. We've got to, as you say, we've got to embrace the crit fails for today. So, Powers, Scion.
I think it's a point of fatigue.
I think it's just a standard boring point of fatigue, isn't it? Dynamic
That's
backlash.
yeah, but the invisibility isn't a psionic power; it's a pixie power.
It's an innate one, isn't it? Oh,
yeah.
Oh! In that case, I think I'm going to have fun with it.
Let me guess. I start sparking, turning purple, and saying, "Here I am! Here I am!"
Might not work. There's a.
Oh, I can spend a Benny and run for free, can't I? Coming through. What was that?
Not coming through. It must go faster.
Must go faster.
Okie dokie. Something goes horribly, horribly wrong. So I need a. I've got an idea. I'm so evil. Target friendly.
Just before all hell breaks loose, Lauren is spending a Benny to must go faster, so that he's less likely. Wait, there. There we go. That's my extra running move.
Yeah, okay.
What are you doing?
Something was terribly wrong.
Everybody starts glowing with a bright light.
No.
Everybody.
Sorry.
Why?
Why not? I could be easy. I'm being evil.
I spent a Benny not to be in line of sight.
You're all emitting light.
Look at the bright side. At least we can see where we're going now.
I'm
And
sorry.
so can
lovely
every
one.
one of those cameras.
I don't get a pun point for that.
I did try to give you a Benny, but it didn't actually let me give you it for some reason. There you go.
Thank you.
Lighting. If I go
On the bright side of
side
life.
of life, doo-doo, doo-doo. Let's make it dusk, and add that, and then come to here, and then turn on lighting. And then if we go back to lighting, go back to ambient lighting, delete the mask, and make moonlight. Can't see you all shining with lights.
I don't see any glow yet either.
No, it's okay. Well, I'll say you don't. I mean, the light power is probably a little excessive. What I'm actually after. So, I want what I really wanted.
Excessive but sexy.
Yeah, you're glowing is what I mean. You're not really. I'm gonna be nice to say you're not all going full light. Hours that was excessive. You all brightly flash, very very visibly for a second is what I'm trying to say. And then I'm looking. Usually you like it on speed, don't you? Doing it on speed. Yeah, that's the one. Meant to be more a soft glow than a full-on light. You're all glowing. Something goes very wrong with Pickett. She floats down into the middle. Obviously, you're used to it now. You're waiting for Pickett to go invisible. She suddenly tries something, touches her hands to her head, and cries out in shock and pain. And all of you start glowing.
Thanks, Spicat. Love it.
And everybody's moved, which is okay. Unfortunately, that means the drone automatically. The drone gets a +2 bonus on its notice. And spots. Okay. I think everyone else is out of the line of sight. So the turret turns and opens fire.
Oh Lord!
Hitting Pickett once. It's they're big shells it's firing, so it's obviously quite a loud boom, boom, boom with each gunshot, as it were.
Oh, they know we're here now.
Combat.
Damage. Ouch.
I think it takes 2 wounds as she's hit by a .50 shell.
A small
Well,
but
I
glowing
will
target.
spend the Benny to try to soak.
Okay. Make that vigor roll. That's a good roll when you needed it. That got you 7.
+1?
I'll
You
spend
want to
another
+1 it?
Benny to turn that to an 8 to soak both
Okay.
wounds, please.
At the very last second, seeing the gut turret activate, you dive just in time, and you literally tumble through the air from the shock wave of the shell that nearly hit you. And what I should, well,
Wow.
actually, what I should do is split you all up, because obviously you're all going.
Oh no, we'll take the 2 and everybody gets Benny.
Okay. I was thinking that. Everyone gets Benny's for going on a 2. And unfortunately, that does mean I get to shoot you again, though, Pickett.
Well, you can try. And he hits me with a raise this time. Okay.
Sorry about that. Oh, that's nice low damage until the 6 came along. 3 wounds.
Oh boy.
Well, let's spend another Benny.
Make it count.
Turns it into 2 wounds.
I want to play my card for just a flesh wound.
Yes.
We
I
don't have
did.
cards, right?
No, that was him just saying just a flesh wound, which would have been a nice time to play it. You want to try again or take 2 wounds?
I'll try again. Oh, it's going to be 2 wounds.
It is going to be 2 wounds, and I shall be nice and give you a Burnley back and give you
Thank
2
you.
wounds. And right. We'll just work through the order, but Lorne, you're up first.
Hmm. I think all I can do at this point is move. We know where it is, but I don't. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. I thought I did it.
Yeah. Go. You go first because I said you're first, but I've just ungrouped you from the combat tracker.
Oh, do group. That'd be fine. I'll go when my turn comes. I'm
Aces
almost
first,
at the
then.
bottom. What? I don't see cards though. The turns haven't really been set.
No, when I
We're-
ungrouped you, it took your card away. Doesn't matter.
We're on 2. We're on a 2.
Okay.
Case
I'm just
is on
gonna.
hold.
I'm just gonna try and move stealthily toward this corner over here, toward
On
where I
return.
know the gun is.
Okay.
There we go.
Pick it. I don't think you want to. Well, you can't maintain it anyway. But everyone's glow is about to go away.
Well, that's good. We'll let everybody's glow go away. And,
Okay.
Sloth glow power.
and we will eat there. Move 6.
I mean, the other thing, you can always land. You could always just come down to the ground and run. You know.
Yeah. If I am there, he can't shoot me. So I will move to there.
Okay.
And I will attempt to do a heal upon myself.
There
I
is.
guess
You
I
could
can do
spend a
that.
Benny. There is a Benny power you can use. On your feet, soldier.
Yeah, but I was flying. I wasn't running. So it doesn't work with
No,
flying.
this is a healing one, isn't
Oh, a
it?
healing roll?
This is
on your feet, soldier.
Oh.
Characters may spend a Benny to immediately attempt a check to recover from being stunned. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's
No,
not that
I'm going to
exciting.
try, I'm going to attempt a healing on myself, see how it works. Oh, target me. I got to target me. I am targeted.
okay.
Come on, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oof.
Is-
All right.
That was a lot of special effects for a 1 and 2.
At least, well,
At least it wasn't a crit fail. Wow.
Don't say that just yet.
What is going on? My screen is exploding.
no.
I think someone's trying
being
to
angry.
She's burning dice.
move the random number generator on.
Look at that. Not 1 4 in all of those. Oh, no, that one there.
Wrong mouse.
Okay, it's looking a little better now. Pretty pitiful. Absolutely pitiful.
Well, so far you've had a glowing success.
You only made that pun once. You can't use it twice. Well, you can, but you're not going to get anything for second use of it.
That's fine.
Right. So.
I thought it was a bright idea, but I'll let it go.
Right. So if I press that, press that. Delete. I'm going to have to test it. Change to another app. Hold down Alt and press. Yes. Okay. I think it's a bloody power toy. Those power toys. Has that fixed it? Yes, it has. Yeah, it has. Right, 2 inches. Because of your injury, you can only move 4 inches, so you get to there. But I think that still gets you covered. Okay. Right. Okie dokie. That's all good. Brick, you're up, sir.
Brick is going to want to use his athletics to get over that lump and about there. That should still keep him out of line of sight and line of fire from the turret.
That'd be athletics to clamber over that.
Can you get a good line of sight from the top and still have cover?
Can't go over the top.
Oh, I thought he was climbing over it.
He tried to. He failed.
He tried to climb over it, but he fails. So at the moment,
I'm gonna put a dice. I'm gonna put a Benny on that and take it to a 4, so that'll be a success, maybe.
Yeah, that's fine. You clamber over the top.
I mean, if you have good line of sight on the top, you might have cover from there too, and then you can
need to
target
check
the
something.
Well, yeah, but I'm not packing a bazooka. Okay, that's an armored turret, and I don't think my heavy pistol is gonna do anything but scratch it.
Hmm.
It's a
Need
drone.
a bigger gun.
It is a drone, but yeah. That's an interesting one.
Hint, hint.
Yeah, I've locked it. So if I do that and do, yeah, you are in shade there. For some reason, I use the terrain line of sight so you can see all the nice graphics without actually having to, you know what I mean? Without having to use walls to block everything off, which blocks the graphics sometimes. But it does also. It did actually mean, interestingly, there that the terrain line of sight wasn't actually giving line of sight for that wall. So I put a wall in to make sure that you are actually in cover. Benjamin, you're up, sir.
Thank you for the extra
Benjamin
graphics stimulation. It's nice.
That's not quite going to be a walk. Okay. So Benjamin is going to run to there. Okay. Benjamin will run to there. And I would like to peek. Yeah, exactly. I would like to peek around the corner and target the turret.
Yep.
Why did you run to there to target the turret? Why not just from where you were?
Because it's called cover.
Because I want to get closer. Because my claws is good.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you're looking at the top. You're looking at the turret.
Turnabout here, buddy.
Oh boy.
Okay. Well.
Hang on.
You got lucky.
Oh, you ran. I was going to say, why was this? Oh, conviction.
Yeah. I ran and I ran and so
recoiled. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see a 6 there. Oh, and another 6.
I got one hit with the raise.
Hit with a raise and a hit. Nice.
Nice. Okay, so first shot.
Ooh. 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 Ooh.
Go.
Who needs a second shot?
You obviously hit something very critical, didn't you?
Obviously,
camera.
Yes.
You want to roll for the second shot, or are you happy to just leave it with that?
No, I want to roll for the second shot.
I don't think it has a lens in the camera anymore.
So get out with both.
Wilhelm, say it ain't so.
And the turret is dismantled.
Deceased.
It has ceased to be. It is an extra turret. Okie dokie. Well, that's all good. So, I've got a better way to do this. I'll let you
And
have
then
your own
pop
card.
out that magazine and put in the other one and go, that is how you do it.
You better keep that magazine. That's your lucky magazine.
And you continue through the maze. You need to make you got
Pickett's gonna fly up to Doc and ask Doc if he can use his healing skill to help.
Stop the leaking.
Yeah.
There you go. No more leaks.
task mode. And I give him browse the deck, give him the 8 of clubs, because that's what I give him the 8 of clubs. Then he rolled an 8, but you got a +4 bonus. That makes that a 12. Okay, so after 2 minutes of working your way through the maze, you have 3 tokens.
Is the map blank now?
The map is blank because we don't need the map. You're going through the maze is much bigger than the map. You don't need the map. You ran into the drone. Okay, so that's only 2 minutes into the map, and you already ran into a turret, unfortunately. Okay, so I need group notice rolls. Everybody, don't worry about the complication message. That doesn't matter.
Okay. Doc rolled an 8 on his healing to help with my wound.
That's wonderful. I shall take that away. There we go.
Thank you.
Okay.
What's a day full reroll?
I'll also take away Benjamin's conviction.
Also take away Benjamin's conviction, though. Thanks for being nice. And everyone's some bennies because you're all nice and no one's giving them out after Rigger gave out the first load.
Oh, there's a 6. First one today, I think.
Right. Okay. As you're okay, that none Brick spent a Benny and got a 10, so you're okay. So therefore, when you're all doing if you're doing your support roles, you don't have any penalties because you all notice the security cameras you notice hidden security cameras that are dotted around, if there were any. So that's good. So there's no penalties on your support roles. So it's time to. I'm gonna just hit next round, but we're only doing that from just to see if you get bennies.
Oh.
So you'll get bennies from the Joker bonus. Okie dokie. So, are you supporting Piggott?
Oh yes, I will support.
Make your smarts roll, please. Have no penalty because you successfully saw the security cameras that you could have let everyone down. That's a +1. There's lots of other people, so I won't worry too much about. You know what I mean? Benjamin. Oh, hang on. Benjamin,
Hey.
are you doing a support roll? Smart support
Today
roll.
for me, a 7 is good.
What are we supporting? A smarts roll or what roll?
Well, you've still got to get through the maze.
Okay, so we're still doing smarts.
Smart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's a +3 total. That gets us to Brick.
Brick was the strength behind it last time.
Dot gets you to +4.
That's all we can get, right?
It is. So that's all good. So we get to Lorne.
Okay, ready for
Who makes a
smarts?
smarts roll? Indeed.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
My bad. I went out of turn.
No, it's okay. It's all good. You all need to go before him, regardless of what the initiative says.
Right, and I thought, yeah, so that was why I did it.
That's all good. Let's. Okie doke.
Well, we maxed out at 4, right?
Yeah, we did.
You did. Yeah, you did max out 4, so that's not a problem.
But maxing out at 6 is even better. So.
Okie dokie.
Kidding.
So Lorne got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Gives you 6 tokens. So after 4 minutes of this maze, you're making good progress through it. However, fortunately, you come across another drone. It's a wheeled surveillance drone.
I thought you were going to say yard dogs. Oh, that looks like a yard dog.
I have to admit, when
you.
I generated the artwork for that first, I mean, based on the description of it, and then I saw the artwork for that came out. Although it looks nothing like it, I still heard little mouse droids running around the place. So there you go. It's got its back to you at the moment. So Pigget, what do you want to do?
Can you flip it on its back? Just flip it on its back, and then it's dismantled essentially. I'm pretty sure the Italian would have had oversized wheels, so it's both. It can run.
I apologize. I apologize. Let's get this right. I misread at the encounter. So what happens is you're walking down through the maze, you see, and all of a sudden this little wheeled drone whirls out there. It probably rolls out. It rolls out from here, sees you, scans, and then starts accelerating away, getting to there. Over to you, Pick.
Can you share the map again? Assuming the map has something on it.
I'm not sharing it. Sorry.
No, I've got it.
Thank you. I closed it after the last.
I mistakenly thought. So basically, this drone emerges from this pile of rubble here, scans all of you, and then starts. It's starting to accelerate away from you.
And it's my turn.
It is your turn. You have a joker.
Yeah, I'm going to try to grab it with my telekinesis.
Oh.
We'll target it and punch it.
Oh,
I like it.
I forgot to target it, but I rolled a 10.
You did roll a 10, so it's in range. Okay, it gets a spirit check to resist your telekinesis.
Flip it on its back.
Telekinesis. One activation you may perform one of the uses below. So obviously you can bash it, change, don't manipulate. So yeah, you could manipulate or move. Unwitting targets being resist the arcane's caster with an opposed spirit. So I need to beat 10.
These are not the intruders you were looking for.
Okay, you are going to you hit it with a telekinesis. What do you want to do?
Okay, and that is with a raise, is it not?
Yes.
Okay, so that's going to be a
Hulk
D12.
smash.
A D12 strength.
Yeah, if you want to just smash it, you can just use your telekinetic strength 12 bash if you want.
Yeah.
Just bring it a little closer.
She can telekinetically just crush it. She can telekinetically just crush it.
Ooh.
Well, that's the end of that encounter.
Oh, yeah.
The wheels pop off, springs go everywhere.
Hang on, I managed to crush you by mistake.
Yes,
you must have had yourself targeted, but anyway. Ow! Destroyed. Okay, no problem at all. Next round. Well, next through the maze section.
Wilhelm's having a bad day.
Did Pickett just get the red joker again? Yes, you did. Okay, you're not on the map.
Is taking charge.
You're not on the map, so don't worry about the map at the moment. Yeah, we don't need the map this turn. Dawn's got a spade, so we don't need a map this turn. So, everyone gets bennies. Getting a 2 of spades only matters if you get on 2 of spades. Only that works if we're on. Why are you shaking?
The cat is in charge.
Oh, because I got wounded in that last time. Remember?
Yes.
And I just rolled a 27 to unshake.
That means I've just used up all your good luck rolls on your smarts. So, do you want to do a smart support roll, or do you want to play safe and not roll anything? I
want to change my dice seed to what Piquette's using.
Well, theoretically, everyone's using the same dice seed, I think. I don't know how it works, actually. It's a good question.
All right,
This-
I'm going to.
Yeah, carry on.
I'll have the dice she's having.
Actually, yeah, I at this point, no, I'll try. I've got a +2, so I will try to do the smart. Is it a smarts or a notice?
It's always smarts. It's always smarts. You don't have to worry
Oh,
about.
there's another
You only have to roll notice. You only have to roll notice when I say, because then you're looking at to see if because there may or may not be cameras. Sometimes when I say make a notice rolls, it could be because there are cameras. Sometimes there aren't, and I'm just making you think there are cameras.
Right. Okay. Anyway,
depends
there
on
is
the cards.
there's a smarts. There's
I make that.
+2.
I make that a +2. If anyone else, you can all roll together. If anyone else wants to support Lorne's next, if anyone else wants to make a smarts roll to navigate, help make.
Really, I
navigate
just
the
need
maze.
I just need bricks and piquet. That usually does it.
Today you need
No.
you've
No,
got your +4
we need
again.
Everybody.
You've got your
Everybody,
+4.
everybody must roll.
Everyone must roll because everyone, if they're helping, they have to roll because if they crit fail, they give
Right.
you a -2 penalty.
Oh, okay.
Or they don't have to roll if they're not supporting you, which is fine. Lorne gets a 9, 10, and gets another 13. Which means after 6 minutes of going through the maze, you've destroyed 2 drones, and you have dealt with. You've navigated quite a. You think you're getting close to the center, given the size of what you reckon. Next round, Lorne
Holy
goes
mackerel.
on the Ace of Hearts. So again, we don't need the map. What's the map on?
Now, why does Ace of Hearts mean we don't need the map? There's no obstacle, is what you're saying, or?
If you're dealt a club, then there's an encounter.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And if you're dealt a diamond, or it was on certain rounds, then there are cameras. But anyway, so I think you're pretty much safe to get through. But let's have everyone make their smarts rolls. You only need 1 more token.
Oh, look at that. We're already exploding. We are exploding. Brick is on fire.
Okay.
Brick is the killer smarts here.
With a +4 bonus, unless you crit fail, you can't fail. You can't get fail to get the 1 token you need, Lord.
Okay. I'll lean into Brick for this one. Brick had a few bright ideas that I acknowledged and used.
So you get to the warehouse. It's one story tour and only has one way in, as far as you can see. A single door. There are no windows.
Single
Check
door,
the
no
door
windows.
for traps.
Yeah, do we do?
You can see it also has an impressive, sophisticated digital lock on it. You don't sense any traps upon the door.
Is there a well-used path leading up to the door? I'm just kind of curious. Like, where's the activity in this
Boom.
place?
Make a notice check if you want to see if there's a well-used path leading up.
Well, I just want to mention that Lorne is particularly good at notice checks. So he is always happy to do a notice check.
Rick can't see a well-used specific path up to the door. Case can't see a specific well-worn path up to the door. Lorne can't see a path up to the door. Should be pointing out the pickets at the door already check it for traps, but obviously Pickett flew now.
Oh, somebody's noticing something. Benjamin has some
You guys
noticing
can't
going on.
see that? It's right there. I mean, you go here and then there. I mean, come on, guys.
I see it. What are you talking about?
Stagger, stagger, crawl, crawl, stagger, stagger, roll.
Are you doing drunken ninja? What's going on?
It's a movie reference.
Yellowbeard.
Oh. Okay.
But
Did
you have to
Benjamin
know the
actually
movie.
see something, or is he just joshing?
You have to wait and see what Benjamin says. His success and 3 raises. If anyone's seen
None of us
if anyone's determined the correct path, it's Benjamin.
He doesn't want to tell us.
Well, no, that's what I said.
We'll have
First,
to
you
wait
got
for
to
the
step
GM
over
to tell
there.
him first.
Which I already
First,
have.
you got
You
to
see.
step over there, and then you turn that way. Take 4 steps forward. Good grief. Yeah. take 4 steps forward, take 2 to the left, and then jump. Man, I hope you can jump that far. You got to jump really far forward.
I need to roll to see if I believe any of this.
Up to you whether you believe it or not. I assume that's exactly what Benjamin's doing right now as he's explaining it all.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, Benjamin's at the door.
yeah. And there's my athletic skill to jump. Yeah, see, I made it.
Oh, you're one.
Okay,
You're one.
Lauren.
You're one short. You need an 8 for that distance.
Oh, really?
No, I'm joking.
Oh, crap.
He's fine. He's fine.
Lauren is following Benjamin's footsteps, regardless of whether it's meaningful or not.
Okie dokie. In the
Do
meantime,
I need to roll or just follow
only the athletics roll for the jump.
for the jump? Okay.
You only need a success.
That could be difficult. I'll Benny for the success.
Doc's
+1.
making an academics roll. What's that for, Doc?
To see if he believes me.
Sorry, that was supposed to be athletics.
That's okay. But don't worry. Hold up, Doc. I know it was meant to be athletics, but we'll stick with that one.
Oh, somebody's rolling well. That's Brick, right? I'm beginning to learn Brick's dice.
Yes. I started by putting my hands on my hips and then followed the rest of the dance.
Indeed.
Your hips.
Lorne.
So you did a thing along
Jump
to get
to the
there.
left and then a step to the right.
Lauren paid a Benny to bump his thing to a success.
Lorne paid a Benny to turn his 3 into 4. That sounds good to me. Brick makes the jump. Case follows it and makes the jump. It's just down to what Doc does. That meant to be is, not his. That whole sentence does make sense. Let me try it again.
Put your hands on your hips. Where's that from? I can't remember where that's from.
Rocky Horror.
Okay.
Rocky Horror
Thank you.
Show, or if it's the film version, the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yes, the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
The Rocky Horror Picture Show is
the
film first. Yes, agreed.
Yes.
I think most people probably did. I suspect.
Yeah, they used to do a double showing at the casino at midnight. So they'd start with Rocky Horror at midnight, and then they'd put something else, run another one after that. So it was like you'd get home at like 3 in the morning.
A lot of whispering going on.
Indeed. That's all good. Okay. So everyone's at the door, and Doc follows on and finishes up. So I reckon I just need to do that.
Gonna do.
For successfully getting everybody across. You're welcome.
Exactly.
Thank you. And thank you for being humble.
What's whispering about?
I'm going to have to Google that one. That's just to go all over my head. Okay. Right. So anyway, the Doc, there's still the lock that needs picking, which is thievery. Or you could try hacking it.
Oh, I'll thieve it.
Will you now?
I will.
You're gonna Benny that?
I will spend a Benny to turn that 3 to a 4.
Pick a 3, any 3.
Okie dokie. Yep, that's not going to do it. So even after spending the
Board's not
penny,
going to do it?
no, it's a very sophisticated lock, I'm afraid.
Oh,
Mi-
okay.
Conversely,
Then
you're
So
not sure.
is the lock hackable?
It's a very sophisticated electronic lock. So you could either pick it, or you can try breaking it, or you can try.
I'm pretty
hacking
sure
it. I did say you can
I'm
hack
pretty
it.
sure Picket. I'm pretty sure Picket didn't work. We already tried that.
No, I just say you could hack it because it's electronic. Case you get a 6 and you are successfully cause the door to click open.
I think he missed that.
I think he did too.
I definitely missed it. I was reading things. But
You said you could pick it, and Lauren said we already tried pick
oh no, he's got enough. I did miss it. It's a shame, really. It was a good. It was a good one, and Ben did troll him into spending a
you.
penny unnecessarily, but your characters don't know that. The door leads to a small foyer with a single door leading out of it. 4 cameras in each corner, covering the room. Yeah, okay. Sorry, the reason I said, "Oh, okay," is because I think
It's not a good sign when the game master suddenly feels very smug or sounds very smug. Oh,
No,
okay. Oh,
no. I realised I forgot to put a link in for a map. So bear with me a second.
it's a module thing.
It's a yes, the person who makes these modules, he's terrible. He's always missing things. He's always missing things out. It's terrible. He screwed up on Tuesday, on Sunday.
The
Sunday,
YouTubes
Tuesday.
the YouTubes may think you're being very critical.
The problem is I'm making him for myself. That's the issue. That's the
Yeah.
amount of data. The Savage Pathfinders are the most time intensive ones ever because you've got to do. There's so much information you put into those, and you know what I mean. There's parcels, this, that, and the other, and everything else. Descriptions for everything. When I do it for myself, I just crank through it. Okay, so campaigns.
Case, do you want support, or can I even
Tales
support
of
you?
Images.
So how do you
images.
work on it at the same time? Do you open it and are you doing it in the XML?
Well, no, I mean, I will just when I need to rewrite I unfortunately at the moment I can't actually redo. Maybe I didn't make a map. Maybe that's why I can't find the map.
There's no link because there's no map.
Yes, I didn't think I made a map for this one. In hindsight, so that's okay. No, normally what I'll do is I can fire up a second copy of Fantasy Grounds, go into the dev module, go into the development campaign that I build the modules in, and then I can quickly fix it, export it as a module, and then unload the module, and then reload the module. It's updated. But because I was doing all the development work in test mode because we were testing the chase deck, I can't do that today because we're running in live mode. We're running in live mode, and dev mode is currently in test. So, anyway, I don't think it matters. What it might matter is, did I make the? I do something else. If I didn't, then I won't worry about it. Okay. Oh, yes, it did. Aha. Okay. I know how I'll deal this. I can images a new image. Highly impressive this is. You didn't make a map? No, I didn't. And yes, I will make the Benny slow, Jiminy.
Jiminy.
Thank you, Jiminy.
Oh,
Thank you.
sorry, I'm cracking. I'll be right back.
Peston. What's going on with Peston?
Probably done what I've done before now, and that where you accidentally click close on Fantasy Grounds. I've done that before.
That's exactly what I did. I clicked the wrong button.
I've done that so many times, it's ridiculous.
Actually, what I did was I clicked the wrong button and I closed my Steam, which closed Fantasy Ground.
Okay, so that'll do. If I put that,
Be right back. I'm acquiring file list at the moment as we speak.
right. Fill, and we should be able to go. Let's just do that. See if that works any better. Square. Oh no, idiot. Reset. Do that. Oh, I turn that off. I go back to there. I turn that on. Then I make it into a wall. And then I can draw a square around it. So that will do. That will give me all I need really for this map. I just need a door.
You'll need 2 doors.
Yes,
Door
well,
in, door
yeah,
out.
agreed. I completely concede that is absolutely correct. Well, that'll work. If I take that to there, I'll do that to there. Oh no, that's the wrong door. I'm gonna do that to there. That door bigger. Oh, that works. There. Okay, it's a very massive door, but it will still work. Turn it round. Door over there. Again, ridiculously big for the scale, but it should work. It'll do all I need it to do. If I take the scale down to, actually, no, that's a perfect scale. Okay, perfect. Where I can put players on the map. No. Fine, that's what I needed to do, and you're all in there. I can share the app. Zoom to fit. No, zoom to fill is what I say. View, zoom to fill, and I can share the map. And you find yourself, as you walked into foyer with 4 cameras at each corner of the room, and that's when you notice cameras appear to be more than just cameras.
This is not a very friendly junkyard. That's my takeaway. We're here to see the Italian. I say out. Lauren says out loud.
Really bugger them up that bad. Oh God, whoever made this module really needs
Level up.
Yeah, really needs to pay more attention to their quality control.
I hope they hear what you're saying.
Yes.
But isn't that our job as guinea pigs?
Well, yes and no. I mean, obviously, if I was fortunate, yeah, as I say, there's a big difference. The irony is the big difference is, of course, is if it's a commercial module that I'm gonna obviously push out, then obviously I'll use all the module checking tools that finds broken links and things like that, and then obviously it will still go out with possibly with minor mistakes that because it's something's typos and stuff, but then everyone will play test it and point out where I went wrong. But unfortunately, when I write,
our job as the guinea pigs was to find all the bumps and the.
But when I make the modules myself, then yeah, they're always crap when I make modules for myself. Yeah, whoever makes my modules for my games, you know, that I haven't paid for the modules for, they're always crap. Okay, well, nearest target. I'm going to shoot. I'm going to shoot. Look,
Get what you pay for, I guess.
yeah, I got
Nearest
exactly what I
target.
paid for. Yeah. Oh, bricks hit with a re-rolling a 1. Ouch. Yes, I did make this
That
module.
Joker bonus.
I did bet the Lenny's flow as well. Okay. Lorne, you're up, sir.
Oh boy. Do, do I actually have a weapon as in my equipment? Like I have a combat thing, but it sounds like a really heavy weapon. I'm not sure I have that weapon. A Hachiman rapid fire medium. Do I have that?
It really depends whether you've disposed of it or not. You took it off a dead security guard in another building.
If we customarily dispose of stuff, then I disposed of it. Is that what you're saying?
Well, it's up to you. You can keep it, but obviously, at the end of the day, if you're ever caught with it, it will be traced back to the break-in at biochem facilities. Not saying you can't keep it; it's just a risk. That's all I'm saying. Been trying to set up Lost Colony Billion Bus.
I would.
Well,
I would get rid of it. I got rid of it, so I don't have a gun. So I'm gonna go on hold because I don't know what to do. So
Okay.
I'm gonna think about it.
Is it that bad? It's a long time since I've done that. I mean, Jiminy's just run it, so he should be able to.
Oh, maybe I should attack camera turret 1.
The biggest problem with A Billion Miles from Home
gets to go next.
is
That's
it was
what I'm gonna
made
do.
before
Which
Lost
one is
Colony
camera
was
turret
released.
1? Camera turret 2, camera turret 2, camera turret 1. So I'm gonna run over here and mash that thing with my crowbar. And can I double click that? Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna run over here and I'm gonna smash that with a crowbar, which means I need to do a combat with a crowbar.
Well, first things first,
Okay.
you will need to make an athletics check and get a success to basically jump high enough to mash it with a crowbar.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's not good.
I mean, it doesn't count as a multi-action because athletics is part of your movement. You just have to jump up and smash it, basically. You only need a success.
I might actually do it.
Yeah, you did it.
Look
You're
at
fine.
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why they're +2. They're just out of reach of melee without a bit of athleticism. So now you can make your fighting attack.
So I actually have weapon skill now, so I can actually fight without whatever it is.
Unskilled, yeah.
I look at that. A little explosion. Boom.
You hit with a raise. Roll for damage.
Come on, Wilhelm. Let me hear it.
Well, you got to roll for the damage.
Oh, I have to roll for that. Sorry.
Seriously,
I'm so excited.
let me know what properties you got.
There we
See
go.
with there on me.
Oh, more explosions. A little bit of explosion.
You shake the camera.
Oh boy. Okay.
You can
I
Benny
should've-
that.
Would that make a difference? Or just redo
Well,
it?
And you rolled a 1 and a 2.
Yeah. Okay, I'll Benny that. Good idea. Sorry, I wasn't paying enough attention. Benny coming up. Oh, I should have. I'll just
roll the
it.
damage. Yeah, just roll the damage again. It's
Yeah.
fine. Oh, did you see that?
Almost a 6.
You need another 6 though for your raise.
Throw the raise die too.
Let's go. Here we go.
Throw the raised die.
That gets you an 11.
Uh,
Hang on. No, toughness is 8, and you got an 11. So that's still just. Oh, hang on. Toughness 8. That still shakes it.
Yes, but
You
with,
need- you
with
needed a
another
12.
Benny, wouldn't that become a 12?
You
It
can't
would.
Benny. You can't.
Well,
You,
get
you
Benny
can't spend
damage.
bennies to check to increase damage.
okay. I'm needing to get lucky. I'm going to continue spending bennies.
I
Until we
make
get-
that. That's
Until we
well, actually, you rolled an attack roll there, so don't. Right, you rolled an attack roll there, so no, you
Really?
did. Yes, because Fantasy Grounds is funky about. All I was going to say is before you roll, and you've done it again. Before you roll damage,
Oh,
Make sure.
I'm dropping it. I'm dropping
boy.
the Benny on damage, and it's rolling attack.
Don't worry about that. So I'll ignore
Okay.
that. But before you roll damage,
Yeah.
tag the little grey damage dice at the bottom so it's coloured, and then roll damage.
Okay.
And then
So
make
now
your damage roll. Now make your damage roll.
I've dropped 2 bennies. I've dropped 2 bennies on the damage. Do I need to drop another Benny or?
No. You've got 2 damage rolls in hand. So you just need to turn on the plus damage every time you do it. So roll damage once.
Okay. That's not a very good one.
Okay.
I'll turn on the die again.
Yeah, and roll again because you spent 2 bennies.
Okay.
Do it. Yeah,
Working
do it
on
again.
it. Working on it. Come on, give me something good. Here we go. That's better.
There you
That's
go.
better. That's better. Oh,
should
that's
do it.
good. Thank you.
No.
Wilhelm,
Okay.
I love you.
Wilhelm,
I'm in love.
one camera is destroyed.
One oil slick created.
And then when you end your turn,
Yep.
Sparks probably did like from. I will happily do it if you want me to. It's just if you do it and then I do it, it gets all problematic. So I've got to get out of the habit of doing it. Doc, you're up, sir.
Here we go. Oh.
Right.
It only takes 30. It only takes 30 damage to take one of these cameras out.
You can do it in less than that.
Right. I'm being stupid. Who has not active camera? Camera turret 3 would be a good target. Case brick. All right. Camera turret 3 is where? Wait. I got reliable, so I get to roll again. Camera 3. Camera turret 3 is in the top right. Better. That is better. All right. I'm going to give Case the +2 and Brick the +1. Oh, camera turret 2 and 3 go up next.
Thank you.
You know, wait, what was that? If you guys want to spend a Benny, you could use one of those special abilities that we have. Where is it? Characters immediately attempt to check. Give me adventure. Coming through. Coming through. If you want to beat the guns, you could do a coming through.
Get shot
at the cost of a Benny. Use a Benny to attempt an interrupt.
Me?
You could spend a Benny to attempt an interrupt. Want to take out cameras 2 and turrets 2 and 3.
You can spend a Benny to turn that 7 to an 8. To soak those 2 wounds.
Okay, Case avoids the shot at the last second.
There is the coming through ability if people want to interrupt before the cameras go. I think that's what that
Wouldn't
says.
I have to be higher than the camera in cards?
Yeah,
I
'cause
think
if you
No,
do,
that's why it costs you a Benny, because you can do it at any time. It's
yeah,
just
but you
that's
miss
the
your
turn.
next turn.
Yeah, you just
take
take
your
your
turn.
turn.
Next round.
You take your turn early is what you do.
Oh, yes, I understand now.
You can feel like a superhero.
Yeah, so yeah, use a Benny to interrupt an action when you normally could not. If the character has not yet acted this round, they give in their card and become distracted, and are now on hold. If they've already acted, they go on hold, but you're also distracted and vulnerable. So there is a cost, but it does let you do it. Oh, we've lost Rob. He just got disconnected.
Yeah,
His
I'm
computer
locked
doesn't
up.
like fantasy. His computer doesn't like Fantasy Grounds. I wish I knew why. Mr. Case, sir.
That's something to do with the map.
I know. It's only since they added in the toast stuff, isn't it? It started happening.
And I've turned all that off. I've turned all of that off, so that shouldn't be the issue, but oh well.
Is it running Windows?
You
or
only think you've turned
Linux or
it
Mac?
all off.
It's obviously
Don't
still on
blame-
in the background. It's just not displaying, isn't it? I suspect.
I'm running a Mac and it's running fine, so don't blame
No,
Steve.
I wasn't. No, I wasn't saying that. I was just curious because if it's on Windows, there's not a lot you can do. But if it's on a Mac or Linux, then there are different ways to run Windows apps. Do you know what I mean? Instead of running the native one, you could use Wine to run a Windows app. Is what I was thinking.
But on Windows, you could run it in a shell too.
Yeah, well, your option in Windows is a virtual machine, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, Case, you cast Wrecking Bolt, and don't hurt it. You shake it. Wow, quite a lot of bennies,
It
but
only cost me 10 bennies.
That's probably an exaggeration, but you take it out.
No,
Wow.
it's not actually. I spent like 8. Yeah, it was just a small exaggeration.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll give you a Benny in admiration of that dedication to Benny rolling. Okay.
No, there was at least 4 on the attack and a few
fair enough.
on the.
I'll believe you. I'll believe you. I believe you. Oh, it was actually. I apologise. Yes.
Well, yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
6.
Brick to the rescue.
Actually, it was 6. It was 6. Oh no, there you are. Gosh, yeah, my word. You have to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Brick is on fire.
Yeah, I don't know. Brick takes out another camera turret.
That's the Wilhelm I like to hear.
Teamwork.
If you want the proper Wilhelm, I'll have to find it. When Brick ends his turn, pick it up.
Sorry,
Pick it up, pick it.
You're doing it.
I know, sorry, I'm trying not to.
And I understand that. I'm just thick-headed sometimes.
Wilhelm.
That's the real Wilhelm, and then there's the Goblin Wilhelm. Anyway.
Goblin in a room.
Oh, Pickett's targeting everybody.
Protection.
Everybody suddenly feels a bit tougher. And I'm going to give Benjamin a Betty for staying on a 2.
Thank you, Pickett.
You're
I'm
welcome.
not going anywhere near that end turn button.
Oh, before I do that, could I add some extra thingies and put
Yes,
on?
of course you can. This is why I should never press the end turn button, because it
I'd
buggers
like
this
to
sort of
put
thing up.
on give everybody a shroud and a hurry, please.
Whee!
Okay, just click them. What you do is you open up.
Oh, okay. So
You open up
I
the
do that?
powers, and yeah.
Can I do that?
Yeah, just click
Yeah.
the effect. There you go.
I get to do it. All right. I did not
You
know
can-
that.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm always trying to be helpful, but today I'm trying to. Oh, there are. It's
Yeah.
metal monster.
good.
It's the
That-
monster
that's good.
constructed
I need
dice.
to learn how to do it. So
Can
there we
she
go.
remove them as well?
Yes, you can remove. If you remove your powers, it removes them from everybody automatically, which is much nicer than me having to do it manually.
Piquette, if you work on your dexterity, you can do it really quickly when we're about to get attacked, and then Dots will never notice.
But it only
No, it has
works
to
when
be
the
my
combat
turn.
trackers. Yeah, it only works
Yeah.
when the combat trackers got them selected. That's the good thing about
Yeah,
it.
it only works on my turn on the tracker.
Benjamin, I suspect you're going to be rushing over there, leaping up into the air and doing a full Wolverine.
No, I'm going to
on
whip
that
out my
camera.
heavy pistol and shoot the damn thing.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, looking good.
You're going to shoot at us with the heavy pistol? Here, I'll shoot at you with the heavy pistol. Yeah, let's Benny that.
Not a very heavy pistol, though.
There we go.
Half
That's
of a heavy
better.
pistol. Wilhelm. One more time, Wilhelm. We need you, Wilhelm. Wilhelm, come back. Thank you.
Oh, it was a drama queen.
Okay, so yeah, it's in monster set 1, not monster set 2. I was asking about the dice. Well, that's it. We don't need that map anymore.
Yep, nice job. All 4
Yeah.
cameras in 1 round.
Did they
Indeed.
fire on us once? Is that what happened?
So if Piquette goes and clicks delete on the powers she put on everyone, it should delete it for everybody. If she click, I think you remove them from yourself. So if you, there you go. Look at that. Isn't that lovely?
Yeah,
Look
if
at that.
you remove the effects on yourself, it removes them for everybody.
But only the
Nice.
effects that only the effects you put on everyone else.
Well, right.
Yeah.
Now, if we can just do that so Dust doesn't notice.
I suspect the Howling Wolf is a different dice set. So I think that's on the construct set.
Camera's disabled.
The inner door is locked in the same way the outer door was.
Okay.
Case
Are we
you go for
picking
it,
it?
it's an electronic lock. So
You were trying to pick it before. Pick it again. Pick it.
Then why don't you give her some support?
oh, there's a 6, there's a 7. His hacking, and between his hacking and my thievery.
Can I
Yep.
hack or can I assist?
Okay. I did make a map for this.
You just found it?
I didn't realize I was on mute. Yeah, I gave the Benny. And yeah, I just was laughing. Every time I stand up to get coffee, I get sucked back in to make a roll. So I'm going to go get coffee.
No, it's not that. It's just like I know I'm reading the description. And I remember making a map. I obviously never popped it in the module. So I made the maze, and then the next one I did. So yes, I do remember making the map. I just didn't actually add it to the module. I don't think it doesn't matter, other than the door bit. So
I
aside
love how
from
some of us have double-digit bennies and Case has 0 bennies.
he spent all of his. Okay,
I know.
He has 1.
I thought he had 1, but it looks like it's 0.
No, it's 1.
Okay.
Oh, there's a coin. I see that little flat thing. Okay.
Aside from a small 6-foot area where there's a desk and a computer, the 1 inch is 6 foot, so what's 24 inches by 12 inches, obviously in game measurements, which I can't be bothered. What's that? 48 yards by 24 yards, isn't it? No, 48 feet by 24 feet. Warehouse is a mess of crates, shelves, and equipment. Everywhere you look, there are boxes and crates strewn around containing computer components, cyber technology parts, and other easily less identified mechanical and electronic equipment.
anything in an Orpheus case?
Well, it's going to take a thorough search of the warehouse. So,
Are we noticing that? Is that what's happening?
I'll make it. What I'll do is I'll treat it as a. I'll be like. What I'll do is I'll do it in a roundabout way. We'll treat it as basically, you're making a notice. I was going to say I'll treat it as a group notice, but it doesn't matter. It's at the end of the day, any game that requires you to succeed in a notice, a dice roll to find something, I always think so. But poorly written, and obviously hasn't happened here. A thorough search of the warehouse takes you a couple of hours and reveals nothing of note except for a single framed picture hung above the desk. The picture depicts a rose seemingly made of a silvery metal. If anyone wants to make an electronics or hacking roll while searching, you may also do so. I think the Howling Wolf is on Benjamin's dice. I'm not sure what dice he's using. It's claws.
I am going to add a Benny to that success to make it an 8
Okie dokie.
to get a raise.
While looking around the office area, you uncover a large data drive which is not linked to the computer system. The drive is connected to a monitor and has a few simple controls on the monitor.
I'm using Ring of Elements Shadow.
Case, sorry. Yeah. Case, what dice are you using? Oh, there we are. Monster Shrouded Effects and Moon. Oh, it'll be the Moon Howl dice. Now, someone was asking what dice it was that had the wolf on them. It'll be your Moon Howl dice.
Oh, I didn't see that they were asking. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I heard you talk
okay.
about it a couple times. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Monster Moon Howl.
Does it say you can read it on my thing?
Yeah. If I just hover over, it says that you're using the Monster Moon Howl Effects.
Okay, yeah, because I don't remember. I mean, I could look, but
because Benjamin didn't set his on the character sheet, which is why I couldn't tell it wasn't him. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So, as I say, it's the hard disk is connected to what appears to be a monitor feed. There's a couple of simple controls, apparently.
Okay, let's take a look at the hard disk, see if we can get any information, identification, anything interesting.
After a few seconds of playing with the controls, you realize it reveals it's a repository for the feeds from the various cameras around the scrapyard.
Oh, can we go back 4 days?
You go back 4 days. Yep. Scrolling back through, as you search through the feeds, you discover one which shows the Italian leaving the scrapyard 3 days ago at 21:30. He pauses outside the main gates to take out a remote control and taps a few buttons. As he turns to leave, a black van pulls up. The side door of the van slides open. The Italian looks shocked and raises his hands before approaching the van. A pair of hands emerge and pull him in. The hands are obviously cybered and quite distinctive, having 4 digits arranged in a square around a central gun muzzle. The Italian's that's it. And then obviously the van drives on.
And does anything happen in the next few minutes after he punched the remote control?
No.
Okay.
Well, wipe our evidence off and we've got done with that.
You suspect that the tapping on the remote control was him arming the defense systems.
Oh, okay. Is the Italian known to be very powerful, or would we be safe stealing from his inventory? Just floating that out there.
I don't know if he'd have much that we'd need unless he's got a private safe in the wall somewhere.
Well, we're in his warehouse. We just went through the whole thing. Is there anything particularly curious there? I guess that's a generic question, so it doesn't really matter.
Nothing. I just say the only things of note you found were the hard disk and the picture hanging on the wall of a rose made of a silver metal.
I'm going to go back 2 days to 6 days ago and just sort of scan forward speedily, just sort of scanning to see if there's anything else of interest. Has anybody else visited the junkyard? Who visited who visited the Italian. Maybe somebody visited the Italian in the previous couple days before. Just see if there's anything.
Nothing shows up.
Any
The only thing of
nothing.
distinctive note is that the Italian walked out at 21:30 3 days ago.
Okay.
Ended up being pulled into a van by a guy
Okay.
who had a hand at basically a gun barrel with fingers around, obviously in the middle of the.
Okay. So remove our. The idea is to remove our fingerprints and everything. Hightail it. Is that what we're doing?
Well, there's nothing else here unless you want. Did we have a contact number for him? Were we going to call that contact number from
Oh
his
yeah.
office?
Yeah, let's phone him from his office. Can we phone the contact number from a desk here or something? Is there any desk or anything?
Well, yeah, that's as I said. Hang on, I'll go back. Apart from there's a 6-foot square area in the middle of the office, where there's a desk and computer. The rest of the warehouse was a mess of crates, shelves, and equipment.
Desk and computer. Maybe use his computer to try and message him. See if anything comes back. Dear Italian, we miss you. Do you need our help? Send.
Sending the message results in number unavailable message routed through multiple dead end relay nodes.
Okay. Do we want to leave a calling card for him? Like a message timed to go later in case he ever gets his messages? Or do we want to just continue on? Is there any?
Continue on. I think we don't want to risk anybody sniffing up us when they're looking into where he is as well.
Okay.
I assume you made your
Then-
hacking roll to get onto the system to send that message.
Oh, I did not make a hacking roll. Sorry. I can make a hacking roll now. Let me make sure. Where is the hacking? Sorry, my mouse is hard to use. Good. Hopefully I made
Fine.
that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's all good.
Okay. Okay, let's clean up after ourselves. Close the doors. And hightail it.
Okay. You clean up after yourselves and hightail it out. Probably need it now, but anyway. Well, I made it. I want to, you know what I mean. Grounds, cap. Savage tells the sprawl. That save. Scale's going to be better. And I'll go to assets. Refresh. Home. Because map campaign and then share the map. Should have synced it first. Zoom to fill and then you. See, look, I made this lovely map and we didn't get to use it.
Oh, that is a lovely map. I like the lit desk and the dark room. That's nicely done. And the cameras. Look at the cameras.
Yeah.
Too bad we destroyed them all.
Exactly. But there we go. Anyway.
Hmm.
Right, leaving the warehouse. Okie dokie. Okay, you didn't tell me you'd be using the computer to disable the defense system, so I deal one.
I want to
two,
say I
three.
thought of it, and then I didn't mention it. I was thinking.
However,
I thought what I wanted to do was put it on a timer so it'd be disabled for our departure, and then re-enabled to protect the Italian
that's okay.
and his stuff.
It's all good. You get out of the maze without any complications because there were no clubs were dealt, so you get out without any problems.
Plus, I was just gonna follow Benjamin's footsteps again. I figured that would be good enough.
Okay, so the Italian
Benjamin just walks straight out. He doesn't even do any kind of weird paths or anything. He just walks straight out. And whenever he gets to the other end, he kind of flinches, like, "Oh crap, I was supposed to," and then he shakes it off.
Okay. Yeah. So, unfortunately, you didn't find anything of note that you even think could be mistaken or believed to be the prototype you're looking for at the gentleman at the Italian's warehouse there. However, you did find footage that 3 days ago, 9:30 at night. The Italian was taken away. You assume by gunpoint because he put his hands up. So that's about the only lead you've got from there.
Can I say that
Proceed.
I videoed the screen so we have a copy of that in case we need to refer to it again for any reason?
Okay.
Yeah, like getting the license plate on the van.
Right. That's just what I was thinking.
No. One thing you did notice when playing back, there is no license plate on the van. Shucks.
Oh, okay.
Or at
It's
least
a
it's
burner
not
light
visible.
you like to pick up.
It's still good to have a
wasn't
copy
visible.
of the video.
Yes. But the only
Okay.
clue you really have is the kidnappers. Is the only clue is his apparent kidnapper. To the apparent kidnappers is the distinctive
claw hand?
distinctive cyber hand.
Yes.
Is
So
that cyber hand?
could we do a
Research.
I'll do a research to see if
Research
we
or
can
networking.
find,
Yeah, what research to find what? There might be bonuses if you ask the right questions. What are you researching? Anything in particular?
I wanted to research the type of hand, how rare is it, and whether there's any records on who would have acquired one.
Hey, that's nice and specific. I'll give you a +1 in your research roll. Other people, if you want, you can just hit the streets and network to see if you can find anything. If you haven't got research,
I would think, right, that if guns are illegal, having that kind of cyber thing is going to be like special.
I was wondering if that's a signature.
Illegal order.
I was thinking of a different angle. Is that a signature of a particular cyber?
Oh boy.
Kat, what were you thinking?
I was going for a raise.
okay.
I was wondering if that claw was like a unique to a particular cyber builder.
Okay.
I was using my
Right.
hacking to network.
I'm hitting the street.
It's either a case of hacking doesn't get you research. Hacking gets you into specific systems if you know what you're looking for. So if you haven't got research, it is just persuasion or intimidation on the streets. Lorne's got a success. Pickett's got
Rick spends a penny and makes that a 4.
I have a meta question. Should I take research or should I bump my persuasion if I want to be able to do better research?
well,
If
they're
you want to be
completely
able to
different
do
things.
research, you need research.
Yeah, I was
Well,
going
the
to say,
way-
it in the name.
working.
I'm talking about the situation right now where you can use persuasion versus research. Should I bump my persuasion or?
Persuasion is doing networking,
Okay, well,
which is
that's
different.
well, it's different, but that's what I'm using. So I'm asking DOS, is it better to have research itself, or can I get away with bumping my persuasion?
Well, if you're
Since we're in a,
networking, it's persuasion or intimidation. If you're doing research, it's the research skill. Networking is just a generic term to say you can use either one of those two skills.
okay, so it's
To go
two
out and
different
talk
things.
about.
Yeah.
It's two
Yeah.
different things. Okay, so it would be useful to have research.
I think it's usually
Okay.
quite good. I'm just waiting on. I'm just waiting on.
I'm just having
quick
a
find.
bad day today.
No,
Yeah,
you
it's a
had
really
a
good.
bad day, then you had a good day, and now you start back to bad day.
Yeah. Well, it takes time to hit the
Well,
streets,
that's
so
the
that's
way
okay.
it goes with me. I'm either really, really good or really, really bad.
Hot and cold.
Well, are you the only person that's had? You're the only person that's had crit fails today, aren't you?
I had a crit fail.
Yes, I am.
Oh,
Lauren had a crit fail.
Leon had a crit fail as well.
Yep.
Oh, what's
Okay.
taking so long?
On
I'm
his
just gonna-
notice, so it wasn't
Mm.
critical. And it was
I get
expected.
nowhere with my research.
Well, no.
just
You
don't
definitely
know
got a
what
hit
kind
with
of a mess
you
I'm
definitely
in.
got your hit with research. I was just waiting on some. I was waiting on inspiration. I was waiting on inspiration, but
Uh-huh.
all I came up with was a Mark II hyperdrive, a Mark II hyperdrive with the word Sabbat written on it. So I'm just coming up with something else. Okay. Actually, that'd be so much fun. Why not? Let's just go with that. Yeah. Okay. Uh, Someone just dropped.
I'm still here.
I'm still here.
I disconnected and came back. Did DOS go out?
No, he's here. He's thinking. He's
Was
being
thinking.
Oh, okay.
devious, trying to decide what he's going to do to us because of my critical failure.
It just went super quiet, so I thought like
Yes,
something
no.
was wrong.
As I said,
No, he's thinking.
but you had to. Pickett made the crit fail the research roll, so now I've got to come up with a whole convoluted red herring route to send the player send you down that you as players know it's a complete red herring, but Pickett thinks is the right result. However, I do believe that Lorne did actually hit the streets and with some persuasion. So he is told. He didn't get the raid.
No.
Oh, so
Right.
I was just trying to find what I renamed Maelstrom. Couldn't find it in my notes. Let's go that route. Okay, so what's the plan? You've got two possible leads, which are both highly credible as far as your character's concerned.
Sounds like Claw Morton with Thug for Hire. Which one is the one that Lauren got from the street?
Claw Morton, I'm
One of them.
assuming.
Okay.
You
Well,
got
Lauren,
Claude
I
Martin and I got Vanessa Ravlox.
Here we
Ravlox.
go. Yeah, Ravlox. I couldn't remember what the name of the metal gang is. I found my notes. So,
I suggest we visit Claw Morton, or somehow get a copy of his client list.
yeah, Vanessa Ravlox, a heavy hitter in the London metal in London metal gangs, metalers, and they heavily chromed up. Their gang, they call themselves Light Ra. They were chrome heavy London cyber gang, and they operate in places around Camden, Hackney, the Underplex, and the old industrial.
We
Where
aren't in any of
is
those
the
areas, are we?
where was the
Orpheus
no the
Junkyard.
junkyard located? Was that in any of those areas?
That was in a reclamation zone, wasn't it? Was I did say it was in the
Oh,
reclamation zone, didn't I?
you did.
Yeah, located in the Docklands reclamation zone on the edge of the London Sprawl Theatre.
So we
So
do have two good leads.
you have two very good leads. One lead comes back is that Claw Morton, a thug for hire, it could be, but also you've got the lead from the data research of Vanessa Ravlox, a heavy hitter, a live wire, a chrome heavy London cyber gang operating in places like Hampton, Hackney, the Underplex, and the old industrial reclamation zones, which you're on the edge of right now, having travelled through one.
Well, let's visit Claw Morton or get his client list and find out if
Well,
Maybe he's
having
working with
if
the gang.
yeah, having
find out
got
if
the name.
Vanessa
Yeah, sorry,
Vanessa
cut
or
your question out.
Livewire in the list.
Having got the name Claw Morton, then you can get Pickett to do research on Claw Morton later channels.
I would like some support before I make that roll again.
Do we,
please.
I would like a team vote on whether we should allow you to do any more research. What kind of support? I'll
What
give.
can you justify?
Yeah,
It's computer-based research, bearing. It's computer-based.
Okay.
It's a computer-based search and research. So any skill that you could justify help supporting someone doing computer-based research is valid.
Persuasion.
Well, I think
Benjamin is going to use
notice.
common knowledge.
I
Benjamin is
think
going to use common knowledge to tell her what not to be looking for.
I think Case can provide computer support. I'd like to use some battle mentality strategy to prioritize her targets and dynamically prioritize stuff as we go through the research.
Battle doesn't really work for research, I'm afraid, unless it's of a combat nature. I make
But
that a
wouldn't
plus.
you
I don't know. Battle includes recon, doesn't it? No? No recon for battle?
Oh, Brick was about to argue your case. Come on, Brick. Come on, give you
It was certainly a military issue style of hand with those four precise gauntlets.
Okay,
And
fair enough. I will
weapon
allow it.
defense.
Yep, nicely
Thank
done,
you.
Brick.
Thank you,
You
Brick.
saved the day there.
I am just
Okay.
going to let
I'm going to use my
I'm-
battle to join the cause.
I am
Okay,
just going
go
to
for
let
it.
Brick speak for Lorne in cases of battle work and battle rolling from now on.
Brick, no guns.
Brick, no guns.
No
Okay, I
battle.
make that +4 to your research
All
roll.
right, here we go.
Give us a good one. A little bit of an explosion somewhere. Oh, look at that. Exploding.
That's a 9, success and a raise.
That's not just a 9, that's a pair. A pair of 5s.
Okay, so Claw Morton, a thug for hire, is currently working for a broker called Vince, who operates from the back room of a bar known as the Gentleman's Club, situated within the Docklands fringe of the London Sprawl.
Gentleman's Club.
Yep.
Sounds like
Because
there's
you
a
got the
connection
race.
there.
The Gentleman's Club has no restrictions on weaponry, armor, and nothing as civilized as security at the door.
So it's the ungentlemanly club.
Hmm.
Mm.
No,
Yeah,
no, no,
don't-
no.
don't-
It's
It's
the
a
Fight
gentleman's
Club.
agreement that you're not going to kill each other. So, gentleman's club.
Uh-huh.
It's the Fight Club. Okay. Uh, that sounds like it's in the same look. It's in the neighborhood.
It is.
And what
'Cause
was? And the name is Vince at the Gentleman's Club.
Vince is the owner. The owner.
I wonder if we can do some drone work before we set foot in that club.
Along with any
Yes.
kind of cyber poking you want to do.
Okay. Case, are you on the job, or am I supporting you, or are you here, Case? Case.
So
Okay.
remotely getting into somewhere like that is not easy. They will have numerous firewalls. It's easier to. You're trying to do that sort of thing. You need normally to be inside, or you know what I mean. Have a means to get in.
Okay.
So
Before we can access, that's fine.
yes, yeah.
Maybe the drone work is the good first step.
The drone work will give you. The drone work will only give you the lay of the land outside, and it doesn't show anything of getting patched up and running.
We don't have infrared drones.
You
We don't
can't
have
see through the. You can't see through walls.
infrared. Can they have
Infrared
infrared
can't see
drones?
through walls.
Yeah, they can. They can see bodies. They can see
Right. Yeah.
warmth.
Depends how thick the walls are.
And
Yep.
the thing is I don't think he's got him. I don't think Patch's got infrared on his drone. Though I could be wrong on that.
Oh, it seems like nobody's talking right now.
I think Dawson's
Oh, it's
looking
Hortense.
looking Patch's-
Hortense.
Yes, Hortense. Does Hortense have infrared?
Okay, so just pure
Not that
legwork.
it. No.
What's happening?
Yeah. You just need to.
Not the same as thermal.
Yeah. They do have thermal, do they?
Don't know.
Okey-dokey. Well, you can just head down there. I mean, it's not like you can't just walk in because there's no security.
Yeah, that would be one way to deal with it. Jump in with both feet and see how well I swim.
Um, Pickett picked up a couple of trank patches for her LPs or whatever.
But that's the whole point. You can restock between adventures, or
Yeah.
if you can restock anytime you want to. When there's a sensible
Okay.
downtime, you can just tell me you're going to do it and do it. Okay.
Okay.
So you just need a couple of hours because you need to talk to your contacts to get the stuff, so it's not traceable. Okay,
Yeah.
so as I say, the Gentleman's Club has no restrictions on weaponry or armor, and obviously people are coming and going. Once you get inside, what you can see is basically, well, it just seems to be it's called the Gentleman's Club, but it's more like a pub. There's just lots of people drinking and stuff, and you know that what you really need to do is get into the back room. So probably your best bet is chat with the bartender. You need to convince him that you into the back room. Well, usually some intimidation or persuasion.
My good man.
Mm.
I just shake his hands like we're here on to contact. Discretion, of course, is always. I hand him. I'll slip him. This way, slip. Cash.
Earning cred note. Yep. I was going to give you a bonus, but you don't. Getting an 8 and multiple 6s, you'll be fine. Yep. You are basically you're given the today's code that opens the door to the back room and shows you where it is. Going over, you tap in the code and you walk into the back room. It's a small office with walls lined with lockers and cabinets. A slim, bald-headed man sits behind a desk. Oh yes, I've got a picture of it. Did that share?
Ooh.
His unusually long fingers turning a blood-stained piece of technology. A much larger man, sporting a sleeveless armoured jacket, showing off his clawed cyber arms, stands to one side of the desk. Oh yes, as well. So that's Vince, the man sitting at the desk. Then you've got Claw, who's standing behind Vince.
Ooh, nasty.
They don't look very
And
friendly.
that's the dude with the gun hands?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Benjamin
Although, yeah,
kind of eyes Claw and flexes his fingers as he looks at the blades on his hands.
no problem at all. And yeah. The claws are impressive, but it looks big and bulky, so you suspect it is slightly older text, maybe even a decade old.
Mhm.
Vince looks up as you walk in and says, "How may I assist you?" And lady.
You said they have the case there in front of them?
He's fiddling with something.
Yeah, a blood-stained piece of technology,
Oh, not a case.
not a case.
Could that be the target we're after?
We have been
We
hired.
were never told what the actual thing is that we're trying to recover.
Now we're given the code to. We got
Open the case.
code for it. We have the unlock code for it.
Yes. So that if you find a case and your unlock code works on the case, then you know you found it. If someone else has already taken out the case, which given the complexity and the locks you've been assured would take time, you know what I mean? That's a different ball game. But anyway, I know Doc, you were starting your spiel there, so I'll let you continue.
We've been hired to acquire back certain merchandise that you have claimed.
He arches an eyebrow at you quizzically.
We're here to see how much that would cost.
You haven't said what you're after yet.
Benjamin points at Brick and says,
I'll
he's the
describe
one that grabbed the guy that was supposed to have it.
Ah, the Italian. Ah, yes. Well, there we have a somewhat delicate matter to discuss. You see, he double-crossed me on quite an expensive deal, and I had to take steps to address the issue. Unfortunately for the late Italian, he tried to avoid the meeting with me. Complications occurred, and he passed on.
Understandable.
Vince is interrupted by the sound of the Claw's metal hands clicking shut. A quick glance shows a grin on his face, which identifies Claw as the complication. Fortunately, yeah. Fortunately for me, at least, the Italian kept his business records locked up. Fortunately for me, at least, the Italian kept his business records locked up inside his head in an embedded memory module, which I now possess. Vince places the bloodstained tech he'd been toying with on his desk. Frustratingly, the module is encrypted, and so far I have been unable to ascertain the key to unlock it. Vince sits quietly for a moment or two. A thought does occur to me. Perhaps you could find the key to unlocking the module for me. In exchange, I will allow you to access to the memory where you may find what you are looking for.
How about we unlock it, get the information that we need, as discretion is been requested, and we will give you back the memory chip once we have acquired that information.
that chip does not leave
That's
this
kind of
office.
what he's. That's
I
kind of
was
what he's
not
referring
planning
to.
to.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what he's saying. Basically, if you can crack the chip, you can find the information you want. But obviously, then you leave it unlocked so he can get the information he needs as well.
But we could wipe the other bit about what we're after, so he won't know. But he
Yes.
can have everything else.
Yes.
All right.
Reasonable.
Well,
Tally ho.
that would be Case and Lorne, I
But
guess, or is it a group?
that's an agreement, is it?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a
Yeah.
problem with it?
No,
I don't.
I thought Doc said yes. I just wanted to confirm. Okay. Would anybody like to examine the memory module in terms of analyzing it and making a repair check?
I
Um,
don't do
Having a
repair.
repair skill.
I'm gonna ask. Who has repair?
Probably Patch.
Lorne does, I think, doesn't he? Oh, Patch. Right. Well,
Patch.
No one else has repair besides me.
Lorne's got repair.
What's he got?
D8, but he's not talking. Makes me wonder if he's
Lauren has repair. Sorry, I forgot I was muted.
Yeah, I do
Lauren
not
has an
have
8.
repair.
Lauren has an 8 in repair.
well, whoever else has a repair can support him.
Patch, did you say you had repair? Or
He isn't
Patch
with
isn't
us.
here today.
He's
Oh, he's
obviously
not here,
outside.
okay.
He's outside covering you with Beulah.
with the drones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Beulah and Horten.
So can I get any support, or I'm on my own? On my own?
I don't have any repair, but
First, since it's a specific type of like brainware and such, would healing count into examining it?
Oh, you can examine it, no problem at all. And I mean, you just can't leave this office with it. Anything else, as long as you don't destroy the data, Vince will probably.
Okay, I'm gonna go into repair. Here we go. Almost not good. Benny
Doc's giving you a +1. That makes it a 3. If anyone else wants to support, up to 2 people can support.
I think I can do better than 2. That's not very good. So repair
Can I
again.
use a notice to help with the or thievery?
I
to
guess.
help with...
Yeah.
Here we go.
Must actually be a repair roll.
All right. Well, there's
Okay.
a.
Okay. It's all good with the 2 people. With thievery does help because you understand technology and how to bypass things, so that does give you insights. So you determine that it's designed to interface directly with the brain. However, it could be linked up to a computer. It has been damaged. There is a crease along the side of the casing, possibly caused by a bullet. It links to the brain and also to the optic centers, whether they be natural or cyber. What you're able to discern.
Would it help if I have a cyber eye hookup to use this thing, or is that unnecessary?
Well, you should be able to basically substitute a computer with a good enough hacking roll. You should be able to substitute a computer screen with a cyber eye. So basically anything that would have gone to the cyber eye will go to the computer screen.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
You can. Yeah. So you can connect it up to a computer. You could connect it up to one of
Okay.
your computers or your deck or something.
Case, do you have support for this? Or are you even there? Or are you muted?
No, he just rolled a hacking roll.
Case is rolling hacking. Well, Case can just touch it and make his hacking roll. So what I would say is Case is you just
Should I
touch
support
it.
that?
Well, Case has got this ability. I can't remember what it's called, but by touch it, he can hack computers and technology just by touching it. So
he's
while
a
he touches,
technomancer.
he's a
I'm a
technomancer.
technomancer.
Okay.
Does he need my
You
support?
should
Or
read the
Okay.
book I gave you.
Yes. Okay. Once linked up, the modular access. Yeah. So basically, being a technomancer, you don't need to link it up. Your successful hacking roll tells you that it is encrypted. That's all you're going to get on that hacking roll. You can attain a second hacking roll if you wish to, Case.
Will a thievery roll assist?
Can I hacking assist?
Support, I mean?
Well, Doc, I mean, Lord, you'd have to plug it in to actually assist on a hacking roll, but you can suggest, you can use your hacking roll in a technical way to suggest ways to yeah, you know what I mean. You can use your knowledge of hacking to support it.
I will do that.
Yeah.
Can I use my thievery?
Yes, I'll allow you to use your thievery. Yep. Okay, so you get a +1 from Doc's healing, you get a +1 from Lorne, you get a +1 from Kit. So you get to make another hacking roll with a +3 bonus case.
Wait.
Is Case particularly good at taking advice? Maybe he gets an extra +1.
Okay, you get +4. You get +4 total, which turns a 3 into a 7. That's a 7 you just rolled on hacking. That's okay.
Oh, no, I did, yeah.
I thought you spent that Benny to turn a 7 into an 8, which made it a +4, which then means that Max turns eventually get a +8.
I forgot that we're actually supporting, so I could have used reliable.
That's fine. Yeah. I will give you a Benny back, but anyway.
No, keep the Benny. That's fine. I was doing something else.
Yeah. I shall take it back off then. Don't spend one. Okay. Your second successful hacking roll reveals that the encryption is military grade, but it could be broken by a brute force approach, but doing so would take weeks, possibly even months. You got the raise though, so the other information you gather is that the encryption key is most likely a visual one given the links to the optic centers.
Oh, the silver rose picture on his desk.
Good try.
I will spend a Benny to make sure that we pick that picture up.
I'm definitely giving you a point of conviction for working that one out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well played.
And you're spending Benny to say you took a picture of it. Yeah. Okay.
I knew we brought Pickett for a reason.
So Pickett, yes, you spent a Benny to change the narrative to say you took a picture of the rose. Agreed. The rose in chrome. You basically, well, because Case is doing it, you don't need to. He can magically link to the image he can magically link the sensory units to the camera image. Yeah, airdrop. Good call. Okay. You basically link everything up, which then is directed to the picture. Instantly, the memory modules unlocks, giving you access to the data.
All right. So, where did he put the case?
Okay. The data is corrupted, but enough fragments can be recovered to reveal the Italian harder team called the Cutting Crew. I'll put that chat because this should have been. Hang on. I didn't make it only, so I should be able to copy and paste it. Huzzah! I get told off by Lone Wolf when I make read only. There we are. Actually, no. Adventure modules you are allowed to. You are supposed to leave unlocked these days. It's rule books like you're supposed to keep locked. So there you go. The data is corrupted. But enough fragments can be recovered to reveal the Italian harder team called the Cutting Crew, who have a contact address given as a bar called the Good, the Bad, and the Dead.
I would rather be ugly.
I think that is a good place to leave it today. So I hope you enjoyed that. And we'll see you next. We'll see you next time when you visit the Good, the Bad, and the Dead.
Thank you, Doss. Thank you, Pickett.
Nice.
Thank you very much, guys.
I shall. Sorry, I was rolling so poorly.
No.
Oh,
thank you, Brick.
So I shall see you on Tuesday for some Lost Colony. There's probably some. I'm hoping there's some Saturdays coming out. We're doing some more one shots. I've got one planned I want to do, but I haven't got dates yet, so I'll let you know when they come up. Otherwise, I'll see you in a fortnight for some more Sprawlrunners. Take care. Bye now.
Thank you.
Rain falls sharp like glass on steel. Neon whispers spin the wheel. Every shadow's got a name. No one here plays the same game. Flicker static in my face. City lights burn through my chain. I see neon.